Alright, what the fuck is up? We're gonna be doing session 2 of the D&D campaign here, the Wonder campaign. Josh is gonna be our host today, or our DM. Let's get right into it. What's up, everybody?
Nothing much.
What up, boy?
Alright, Josh, do you want to get us started?
Sure,
Now
we
Twitch
jumping
time.
straight in.
Yep.
So, quick recap for last time, I guess. You guys were contacted by a one Father Valerio, who was looking for some people to help solve the whole missing villager issue that he's been having. You guys all traveled there and then assaulted the father, and half of you tried to kill him and half of you tried to stop the other half of you from killing him. PvP ensued. That was fun. And then we met a man called Elias, a shorter, thinner man who is one of the hunters from this little village. And we also met a man called Puck, who the party have
Poor Puck. Poor
commandeered
Puck.
his living arrangements and have then discovered his little like distillery of some sort of substance, which they then took and then made him drink 4 of them. Was it? I think 4 of them. he
Yeah,
drank.
it was. We forced him to drink
Yeah,
4
you
distilled
forced-
vials.
He didn't force, he was charmed into doing it, and then he's woken up with no memory. So yeah, also you were kind of pointed in the direction of there was a the villagers referred to it as a thing that lived in the woods surrounding the village that used to help the village, but now no one's really heard from it, and they think that it's the cause of the disappearing people. And yeah, so I think so the sun kind of like rises like and in Black Hollow, and I think you're all kind of awoken to the sound of like, you know, roosters and whatnot going off. Who's the first to wake up?
I mean, I'm happy to wake up but pretend to continue to be asleep.
Do we want to roll for who wakes up first?
You don't know.
You said you liked rolling about mundane things.
Well, no. If someone like wants to be, if someone's an early riser, like,
Unless you
Are
want
any of you-
to start with me rocking up to the camp.
well, I was thinking something like that. But are there any early risers here?
Mate, I take Seroquel. I sleep 24/7.
Gotcha.
Yeah, fuck
Okay,
waking
well-
up early.
Yeah. So you're all kind of sleeping. Maybe Bevan, you're awake but pretending to be asleep, and you hear footsteps approach and a familiar voice call out. Ethan, would you like to describe your character for us?
So my character's a half elf. He is quite. I actually have the exact height here. He's 168.3 centimeters. Don't ask about the 0.3. I rolled dice. He has silvery ash hair that looks like it's like kind of been bleached or due to maybe being inside too much kind of a thing. He's got very pale, like kind of like palette. Kind of like the elves in Skyrim, how they're yellow, but his skin is very pale, as if I've been inside for most of my life. Oh no, silver ash hair, eyes, fuck, grey hair, like as if it's like I'm going old already, and I'm 28 years old, so I'm actually still quite young. But my appearance shows as if I've been inside for a very long time and aged quite significantly.
Okay.
So-
And, what's your character's name?
My character's name is Oogle.
Google. And what class is Google?
It's a wizard. I believe. It is a wizard.
I think
yes.
he's a wizard.
No, because it's I get confused because I did the background of a sage, so I always get confused. Sorry, wizard.
So,
Did you say Google or Google?
Oogle, O-G-L. Oogle.
Okay, Oogle.
Oh,
Got it.
Yeah.
It sounded like you were saying Google.
No, Google it. No.
Just Google his name.
So, because Ethan, you weren't here.
Yeah.
Black Hallow is a quite a small farming village surrounded by like fields of corn, which kind of tower over average height people. I think even like someone who's quite tall would kind of struggle to see over it. And these cornfields just kind of surround this small sort of village, and all of the houses are quite simple wooden like houses that are all kind of built like next to each other. And as you proceed like further into the village center, the houses become more and more condensed, I guess, and pressed against each other. And in the middle of the village is a large church.
Yeah.
And you were pointed in the direction of your fellow party members by a kindly old woman who...
Would it been the priest, or are we still in that town where the priest
You're
is?
still in that town.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you guys
So-
had moved on. Sorry.
So you approach, like you see kind of two forms sort of laying outside, kind of propped on their like rucksacks or whatever sort of sleeping equipment you guys bring with you. You see Bevan and Nog just kind of asleep.
Bevan and Nog. I'm just trying to figure out who that is.
So Bevan is Mitch and
Oh.
Nog is Dakin.
Okay, cool. Oh, they're just sleeping outside of a house, correct?
Yep, by the looks of
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So I am obviously walking towards them. I'm muttering under my breath while I'm looking at them going, yeah, I'm muttering under my breath in Elvish like stupid idiots. And
And I'm just gonna yell, "Fuck you!"
do you even understand who I am?
No, but I'm just hearing someone mutter about stupid idiots near
No,
me.
no,
I can
because
only
it's
think
Elvish.
about
Do you
that.
know what Elvish is? Did you?
Yeah.
I mutter in Elvish.
Excellent point. Excellent point.
So I'm just muttering in Elvish. And I decide to... Was there anywhere to sit outside?
Like where you guys are, it's kind of further out from the center of the village. So I mean, there's nowhere to really sit. Like the majority of it is just kind of like these houses with like you know, firewood and whatnot that's been stacked up outside of them. But there's where Nog and Bevan are sitting, there's kind of like a little makeshift like I guess lean-to, not really a lean-to, more of like a shade that projects over the roof of the house that's kind of protecting them from the bulk of the sun that's starting to come up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll for this already.
Okay.
Where's the fucking...
Damn.
How do I do this dice thing again?
So in the chat you type /roll and then space.
I just want to roll 1d20. It will decide. Okay. So I'm gonna roll. Who's the smaller one between the two of you?
Bevan.
Bevan. So I walk up to Bevan, and because I don't want to touch him, I use my quarterstaff and I poke him.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll to see if I wake him?
No, you poke him. Bevan, if you're already
Yep.
awake, you're aware of this figure that's approaching you, and poking you with a stick.
I'm just gonna
I'm like
grab-
poking his
with my
feet
hand.
and trying to stay as far away from him as possible.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna open my eyes and just stare at him.
Okay.
I very slowly say, where is the rest of the group?
I'm just gonna gesture to Nog.
Okay, so I then turn to Nog, and I then proceed to tap him while standing as far away as possible.
Oh, you shouldn't wake Nog like that. He doesn't
Too
like
late.
it.
I
Glad
don't
I'd be-
move. I don't move at all. I'm completely stationary, not awake.
I start tapping a little bit rougher.
You're gonna have to hit him harder than that to wake him up. Hang on, I'll get him, and I'll just stand off him, pick up my mace, and smack him on the head with it.
Does that wake
I
you
wake
up,
up.
Bacon?
Aggressively.
Hold on. So roll an attack with advantage because he's prone on the ground.
Wow.
16. So your armor class isn't 16, is it? Nog.
No.
Yeah. So yeah, you hit him. Roll damage.
How do I roll damage on this one?
So you kind of have to. I'm not sure. I think you've
What
got
is
to
your
type it in.
mace? Your mace should have like a dice
Yeah,
to
you've
it.
got to type it in individually. So it's just
right.
Your mace.
Hang on, stand by. 1d6.
Yeah, so just /, or roll. Yeah, no.
It's
/roll.
1d6 plus 3 because it's the mace, isn't it?
So I've got 1d6 plus 1.
Oh, plus 1, sorry.
All right. So yeah, Nog. Take 4 points of damage, and you've just been smacked on the head, pretty hard.
I'm just gonna greet Nog and say, "Good morning."
I wake up aggressively and just stare him down and say, "You have lots of nerve. You have a lot of nerve, kid."
It wasn't me. It was the other one.
I instantly look at Ethan's character and
I look at Nog.
stare.
I just look at Nog and say, where is the rest of group?
In the
Okay.
house.
I proceed to
sleep.
just walk straight past them after he says that and open the door.
Okay. So you open the door, and Baldric and Thorin and Wagon, you're all like, you've probably like started to rouse at the sounds that have been coming from outside, like
Someone
got whacked
getting
on the head pretty
literally
hard with the club.
smashed in the head.
Yeah. So you recognize Oogle standing at the door, and Oogle, you kind of see into this quite simple little wooden house. There's like a straw sort of like bed that's been made. It's like just kind of a pallet more than anything that Baldric kind of commandeered, and then there is Thorin and Wagon somewhere in that room, and also in that room is kind of a lanky, skinny villager with like long, sort of blonde, sandy hair, who's just kind of like sitting absent-mindedly in the corner.
I decide then to sit.
So we might lose audio here for a second.
I decide to sit somewhere while I wait for the rest of the party to wake.
Okay, so some time passes, and you wake up. Start eating either like rations or whatever.
There we go.
You can manage to kind of like scrounge up out of this little house. So what's the plan? What are you all doing?
I'm gonna offer Nog a bite of one of my rations, just to like wake him up, get him ready.
It's a peace sign.
I accept the peace offering, although I'm still thinking that Ethan's character is the one who aggressively attacked me, so I'm just taking this as an act of kindness and consuming my given rations.
All right.
As it may be.
Baldric, Wagon, and Thorin, what are you guys doing inside? Like, you're all kind of waking up. What you doing?
I'm waiting for my crew to arrive. They all said that they would meet us. Didn't they? All the people I recruited from the church the day before.
the two other guys, not including Puck.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so like it's still like if you guys want to just like if there's anything you want to do now, we can do that. Otherwise, we'll just skip to that.
I have nothing to
I'd
do.
like.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that
What did Kai want to
everyone
do?
was good.
I just feel like we need to check on the villager because didn't he drink 4 flasks of the unknown substance?
We already did
Yes.
that, remember?
Yeah, but now it's been a full night. Like, is he still alive in the morning?
Yeah, like you look over, he's kind of just sitting there. That's a very cute dog, Sydney. He's kind of just sitting there, with this sort of absent look in his eyes. He's not really doing anything, kind of like sitting in the corner.
Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm ready to move on. I just wanted to know that he was okay.
Okay, cool. So so
That kind-heartedness will get you killed, Kaya. But
Nah.
anyway,
mean
fine.
waggy. So yeah, so some time passes. The villagers kind of like start to move about their sort of daily business. Puck is just still kind of sitting in the corner. He's not really interacting or doing anything. And these two other sort of male, like younger sort of villagers arrive. And Elias, the man that you met yesterday, is accompanying them, and kind of like, if Nog and Bevan, if you've both just kind of been sitting outside, he kind of like greets you both with a wave.
I wave back and ask him if there is anywhere to buy any corn-based products, such as like a touristy thing.
He chuckles like a little bit, and he kind of like looks around at sort of the fields that are like surrounding you, and he's like,
So am I able to just go and steal some corn?
he's like, I'm sure the village wouldn't mind one or two going missing, especially since the help you guys are offering.
wow.
I'm sorry, can we
Awesome.
just discuss this music in someone's background?
Yes, please.
It's Ethan.
Ethan, you want to push to talk?
What music? Han's not playing any music. Han's actually not
No,
playing
he's
any
listening to
music.
It's
music.
taken. It's taken.
What do you mean?
Is it
It's not me. There's no music. Here,
Look, I'll put
my
myself on push to talk, but
Oh,
Well,
It
the
stopped.
music's gone now.
I'm back down and I'm leaving it. It might be Fan you hear, but I'm hearing the music too. I don't know who it is.
It's Ethan.
I'm not sure if it was Ethan or Josh.
no, that's not me.
Okay.
Well, Ethan's put himself on push to talk and it's gone. So
Yeah.
it's clearly Ethan.
I don't understand.
Yeah, Ethan
Yeah.
pressed his push to talk and it instantly came through.
Han's not playing music though. I don't know where you're fucking hearing it.
Take your headset off and listen.
Is it TV? Is it like music in the background of TV?
That's neighbors.
Okay.
Holy moly,
Okay,
those
we're
are
back.
loud neighbors.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so he kind of like nods and he's like, I'm sure there's enough to go around. He's like, I've come to talk to you about your business here.
I just like acknowledge him and just slowly start moving towards the corn. Nog, I'm sure can explain this quite much better than I can.
Okay. As you kind of like move over, Nog, he kind of turns to you and says, as I'm sure the father explained to you, we've had a mighty few people going missing.
I look
So-
at him and say, not interested. Go talk to people inside. I'm still too tired,
What
as
are we
you
doing?
may understand. Talk to the people inside. They seem
Yeah.
more lively at this time of the morning.
You know,
What are you guys
Nog
doing?
probably has a concussion.
He's got a
Dude,
bit
I
of a
took
headache.
4 damage. I'm on 5 HP.
No, he nods again and kind of like his face kind of crinkles together a bit. And he's like, right, and kind of like knocks
we-
on the door.
What are we even doing inside?
what are you doing inside?
I guess just doing upkeep, like weapon upkeep and shit.
Eating breakfast, stuff
Yeah.
like that. So yeah, he
I'm eating a bowl of
bowl of corn.
Just a
Gotcha.
bowl of corn.
So he walks in. The other two are kind of staying outside, and they both look a bit like nervous around Nog and back up a few steps, I think. But he walks in and like greets you all, and kind of looks to you, Baldric, and goes, I'm assuming you're the man to talk to about business.
Well, yes, I am. Are these my two men coming with me?
He nods and he goes, they're outside, a bit wary of your half-orc friend, as I'm sure you can believe.
I mean, there's nothing to be scared of. We already beat the shit out of him once.
So he nods and goes, mighty few number of village folk ain't a bit too happy about that. I'm sure you can agree.
Yeah. And don't
goes-
forget that I encouraged imprisonment.
He nods and he goes, best you be remembering that the folk around here ain't too tolerable.
Touche, touche.
I'm sorry, just out of character. Are you guys just like psyching each other out for the same point?
Yeah.
You're
It
both like
seems
agreeing, but you're like,
Yeah. Who's got the bigger penis? I do. But yeah, so he says, so down to business.
Where are we headed? What do we have to do?
So, as I'm sure the father had told you, we are not too sure about what's been making our people vanish. It happened slowly at first, but now just a large number of folk have gone missing. Me and the other boys that go out hunting ain't seen any signs of tracks or anything leading in and out of the village save our own.
So, what are your ideas around it then? You may not have seen anything substantial, but what do you think it is?
The villagers here, superstitious folk. But
That wasn't the
honest.
question. What do you think it is?
he kind of like nods and takes a second and goes, there was a man that used to come in selling all sorts of herbal remedies and such. Did a good thing for the town, but as of late the woods have become dangerous and he hasn't been in, and many folk believe that he may have something to do with these people that have gone missing.
Okay. And where would he be now?
He's about a day and a half's travel deeper into the woods.
Surely you have more information about these disappearances than that.
Well, started noticing out in the woods further in there seemed to be these weird talismans, I guess you would say. Others fear not go near them. They're odd. They're magics that I, as you can understand, have no understanding of, but something about them just don't feel right.
Well then, we must be on our way.
He nods and he's like, my boys can point you in the direction, but try bring him back.
We will.
All right.
At
So
this
he,
point, I pipe up
Yep.
and ask the man, what are we getting paid for this?
He's like,
That was discussed with the priest, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
he-
wasn't here, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
he nods. Says that. Did I write it down? Yeah. For finding out and stopping whatever's been taking our people was a 600 gold.
Each?
As a whole, you understand this village ain't the best off.
I nod and then proceed to go back to noting down. I've been writing like on a ink and pen.
Okay.
Ink and quill. Fuck, I know what I'm saying. You know what I mean.
And as he's kind of like walking out, he goes, "A word of warning: the forests ain't been too safe of late. Best be on your guard."
And at this point, I walk into Puck's house carrying as much corn as physically possible.
Okay. So he kind of looks at you and nods. Then he's like, as he's kind of like walking away, you hear him like muttering like strange folk, strange.
Excellent, excellent. I do intend to make an offering to my god at this point of the corn.
How do you do that?
So my god is the god of luck. So I'm literally going to flip a coin as to whether or not I just simply leave the corn here to rot in his basement or eat it all immediately.
Okay. Well, roll 1d2. And then which one is before you roll it? Is one?
So one is rotting, and so one is rotting as in leaving it for the area, and two is eating as in having it for me.
All right.
Oh god. Okay.
Here you go.
So do I have to? I probably have to make a Constitution save here.
Well, are you gonna eat all of it, or are you gonna like save it for?
Look, I'll eat one and then put the rest in my bag.
Yeah. Okay.
Which I'm going to say is approximately 40 ears of corn.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Okay.
Somebody parties.
Yeah. Guy parties. Cool. Okay. So
Sell the corn.
yeah. So what's
Sounds
the plan? What's the plan, guys? What are you doing?
Well, I guess we start heading towards where he said it was a day and a half away.
Okay. So like it's more of a general direction, like than a like like go here. Like it's definitely here. He was like it's about like a day and a half's travel east, like into the woods. Like my boys can kind of guide you, but they don't really want to go there, sort of thing. Cool. All right.
As we're walking, I want to talk to the guys.
Okay.
What? So, what are their names? What
So
do they
their
do here in
names-
the village?
Their names
What
are.
position of power?
Hmm?
I'm just joking. It's alright.
Okay. So their names are. Their names are Tim and.
Oh. Tim and
Let's just
Tom.
go Tim and Greg. Oh no, Tim and Tom. Fuck it. Tim and Tom. They're both Tim and
Tom.
Tom.
Tim. Hi,
Yeah.
Tom.
Tim
They're
and
not
Tom.
even related. They're not even
No,
related.
no, they're not.
It's got nothing to do with Animal Crossing at all.
No. So yeah, Tim and Tom.
related.
They're both kind of like younger, like sort of maybe like on like the sort of twilight of adolescence sort of thing.
Do they have raccoon eyes?
No, they don't have raccoon eyes, but they're like kind
Can
of
I
like
sell them my 40 corn for a profit?
you offer and they kind of look around, they go, they kind of like look to each other and then look around, and then one of them goes, thinking something ain't all right with him. Let's keep.
I wonder if I can persuade them into buying my corn.
I mean,
Wouldn't it be
Oh,
with
yeah.
disadvantage?
Here's this
Because,
corn.
like, even if they're dumb, they're not that fucking dumb.
I mean, I convinced the other one to drink the drugs.
I mean, if you really,
While
that
he was
with,
Using a
charmed.
spell.
that was with charm, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. My
You'd
charisma
have to
is.
charm
I mean, if you really want to try,
Oh,
persuade these men.
what else is going to happen?
They kind of look at each other and look at you, and they go, "Sir, you know we grow this corn."
Are they Irish now?
Sydney, that was the other guy talking. Thank you very much. Yeah, I got this. So yeah, they kind of like you go, we grow it, you know.
Fair enough. You don't know a deal when you see it.
They're like, where did you get? Never mind. And they're kind of like, yeah. So they're kind of leading you out. As you guys are kind of like leaving, and you kind of like, you get like out of the village and out from past the cornfield, and there's kind of like an open sort of like stretch of land before the forest kind of just takes over. And kind of looking back, you see like these two sort of figures that are standing amidst like the fields of corn, not together. And on like sort of a closer look, they look like two scarecrows that are kind of just standing there. With like, you know, there's like a crow perched on one that like caws out and then like flies away. And yeah. And the village is behind that. So, for who's leading? Like, who's our scout? Like, leading the party through, or are you leaving it up to the two lads?
We'll probably leave it up to the two lads, I reckon.
I mean, they know where they're going.
Okay. All right. And is anyone kind of like up there with them, or you're all just kind of following behind them?
I'll be up there with them.
Okay. And who's at the back?
I'm at the back swinging my flail.
Gotcha. Cool. Okay. So, Baxter, if you'd like to roll a survival check for me with advantage.
I am blind. Let me just find survival. There.
All right. Cool. So, roll.
That was a good roll. Well done.
Yeah. So, you guys. So, like, with the help of the two young men, you kind of like you make your way pretty easily through the brush. It's all kind of like as you kind of go deeper and deeper in, the trees kind of get older and larger, and the canopy becomes kind of, it almost sort of blocks out the sun, and there's little like rays of it that kind of poke through the canopy. And you hear up ahead what sounds to be these sort of like two voices arguing, and the two young men kind of like freeze for a second, and kind of like crouch down lower and kind of hold up their hand. What are you all doing?
I crouched down
I'll
with
stop.
them.
Okay. So you kind of hear off in the distance, like it sounds like these two voices are sort of arguing and shouting at each other. What are you all doing?
I'm gonna hide into the bushes or into the corn.
Oh, there's now it's just kind of like forest and like
Okay,
shrubbery.
yeah.
There's
Bushes
not much.
then.
Yeah. Okay. So you're hiding. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm just gonna follow suit and
Okay.
I'm crouched down with the guys at the moment.
Yeah. So you're all just making a sort of low profile.
Yep. But
Cool.
I'm still swinging my flail while I'm in hiding.
Gotcha. So like where you
just
guys
whistling like a English Bobby.
I'm not whistling, just swinging the flail.
So where you are, it's kind of like it's this rough little hunter's path. Like it's very hard to pick up unless you're really noticing. And there's kind of like a twist in the path and sort of a hill off to the left, and the voices are kind of coming from over the hill in that direction. The boys kind of like look at each other and then look at you, Baldric, and go, what are we doing here? They ain't meant to be folk out here.
I get I asked Thorin to go and try to listen into what the conversation's about.
Okay. Thorin, what you
Okay.
doing? What you doing, Thorin?
I just need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in like half a second.
I am gonna walk up and listen in because I'm a sneaky bastard.
All right, so you're trying to be sneaky.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Could you please roll a stealth check? So you just you open up your kind of just leave your character sheet open because it'll just make things a lot easier to access. You click the character sheet, you scroll down until you see the stealth skill, and then you just click the stealth skill. It'll be in your skills. Oh, is that
Just
it?
go for the first.
Yeah. So 19. Shit, that's real good, dude. So yeah, you're what armor are you wearing?
I'm wearing 18 armor, and I'm also wearing my
Is it chainmail?
chainmail. Chainmail,
Right.
yeah.
Let me just look up.
Holy
Okay,
shit!
that's a
Sydney's got an
-1 or
18
something.
AC while wearing chainmail.
And a
And
shield.
It's
too.
a
Oh, okay,
minus
yeah.
one.
So hold on.
I'm pretty sure chainmail is a -1 to stealth.
No, I think it's a disadvantage for -1.
Oh.
Because yeah,
Oh shit! If it's disadvantage, then you're
Yeah,
fucked.
yeah. So stealth
Oh.
disadvantage. So yeah,
Oh, excellent.
That would have been nice to know. But
yeah. Sorry, man.
that's alright.
So
Sydney was so hyped up.
Yeah. So
What?
for later on, because you're wearing heavy armor, it's harder to be stealthy, which means you have a disadvantage. So we
Which
roll
means
2 and
what?
take the lowest. So on the first one there, the 19 and the 2, we take.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was
So like
close.
you kind of actually no, because they're shouting and whatnot. I don't think there would be disadvantage because they're making a bit of a ruckus already. So which I think kind of like their shouting would give you advantage because you're sneaking up and there's being loud noises. So I think I'll just take the 19. So you manage to sneak up somehow in your chainmail, and like you kind of peer over this little hill, and it kind of like runs down into a sort of like river that is flowing along, and just beyond the river, you see in this sort of like little clearing, there's a group of people. There's about maybe like I want to say 8 of them. And there's maybe 6 of them sort of gathered around in this circle as these 2 men are like shouting and pushing each other. And one of them, and kind of like beyond them, there seems to be this cart. It's sort of like a wheel is like missing and it's broken, and there's no real horse that's pulling it. But you kind of see a Actually, could you roll a perception check for me, please? All right, so you see this cart that's kind of like broken down, and what looks to be like a few containers and whatnot that have sort of spilt over, but you can't really make out what any of it is. And one of them, like all of these men kind of look quite like rough, and they all sort of have like swords and sort of like crossbows that have been like either discarded sort of to the side or like on their person, and they're just kind of holding them as these 2 men kind of like shouting at each other, and one of them's going like, "You've been up my ass for years," and the other one goes, "I just want an equal share," and they start like yelling and shouting at each other, and then they start like, one of them like pushes the other one and the other one swings, and they start having a bit of a fight, and they sort of fall to the ground and are starting to like punch each other and go at it. What are you doing?
I'm gonna watch them and laugh.
You're gonna laugh? All right.
Yeah.
So they kind of just continue to fight for a while. What's the rest of you doing?
Are we in a position to see Sydney laughing?
I mean, you could like look over and probably see him, like if he's a physical sort of like body laugher, you might see his like
Look,
body
let's
kind
be
of
honest.
chuckle a little bit.
Is Brom a physical chuckler?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
a physical chuck.
All right, sick. So yeah, I guess you see him over
Then
there.
I'm
What are
gonna
the
go
rest
try
of
to
you?
stealth up to Sydney.
All right, roll a stealth. If anyone else would like to go, just chuck a. Oh,
I'll
does
do
anyone
the
else want to
same.
go?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, I'll just take a Just take like one of you just roll 1, and I'll like because you're kind of going. Oh no, all of you roll a stealth, and I'll take like an average rather than like, you know, this guy fails and this guy doesn't.
Oh, Ethan.
Yeah, baby.
Letting the
So-
team down.
So I think with
So I was already hiding in the shrubbery, if that
Yeah.
helps.
yeah, so like with kind of like Bevan, like, and the average.
Wait, is
kind of
Kaya
pulling
not
it.
coming up with us?
Wagon
I'll
doesn't
come.
do ya.
I
Okay.
can come. I'll come.
Gotta
Chuck
roll
a-
stealth.
Like a stealth roll.
Wagon don't want to be left behind.
Roll a 1. Make me look good.
So we're just opening the character sheet.
And click stealth in the skills section.
I'm getting it.
What is with you people and sneaking?
I'm not a
So-
sneaky man. I'm sorry.
The snaky man.
I have the highest stealth yet I rolled so shit.
Well, I think
That's because you got a +6. Dang.
Holy fuck, you rolled a 3.
I know.
so.
You got a
What's the average
+6. And
I think with Bevan, you kind of like you pull it, like it's kind of I'm taking like the group sort of average and like because they're fighting and shouting, it's hard for them to sort of notice. But you all manage to like you make a bit of noise, but the entire group seems to be kind of focused on what's happening in front of them, and you all go up and you see these two men like squabbling and fighting on the ground, and like, you know, one sort of like gotten the upper hand and rolled on top of the other one and started just like beating down on his face. What are
You
you
just
all
knocked
doing?
out a roll 20.
Uh,
Oh, it was Mitch.
Sorry, I accidentally closed the tab.
you're all good.
Can I get a count on how many of them there are?
So there's 8 of them. 2 on the ground and 6 of them are looking at each other.
Egging the fight on?
They're kind of, some of them are like, yeah, get him, and like others are kind of like there's kind of 1 or 2 that's sort of looking through the cart that's been sort of tipped on its side.
Are the 2 men with us?
No, they were like, no, thank you, boss.
Alright.
can we tell
that's
what's in
pussies.
that card?
Roll a perception check.
In
23. Oh,
bitch.
nice. That's in that 20. Good job. So you see, like the cart's kind of been tipped over, and there's a bunch of containers out, and there's a chest that's kind of like hit the ground on like an angle, and all of these coins have like spilt out onto the ground, and you see the reflection of gold on the ground.
Can I disguise myself as one of them, or at least make myself look like I've got one of their uniforms?
They're not really wearing uniforms per se. It's more they're like they're kind of wearing like sort of run down leather armor and some like it's kind of patchwork. Like none of them are very together. They're all kind of rough and mix match. There's not a lot of like cohesiveness. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna try then and imitate probably one of them and sneak up behind them at the same time.
Okay, so there's 2 guys that are sort of over by the cart, which is further back, and there's like the other groups kind of like surrounding the guys that are sort of like fighting and like not really kind of cheering them on and whatnot.
Okay. Well, I'd like to charm whichever one is unable to be seen by the others. Think Far Cry style.
So roll a stealth check to see if you can get down there.
I apologize in advance, everyone.
11. So you kind of make it like down. Oh, my cat's sitting on my computer. Thank you, Kit. So you kind of make it down, and you're kind of like using the bushes and stuff to your advantage. And I think you make it like sort of like across this little shallow river that's running by, and there's some like brushes and stuff that you've kind of like wedged yourself in near the cart and the two guys sort of standing there. But like you kind of like step and you hear like a snap of like a twig, and you're like, oh shit, and one of them kind of like his head kind of like comes up and he goes, what was that? And like kind of turns over and looks in your direction.
Good old
What's
Skyrim.
everyone else doing?
All right, I'm gonna tell Thorn to stay with Ogle.
Yeah.
Or Oogle, or whatever the fuck your name is, Ethan.
Google.
OGL, original
Google.
game rule.
I'm gonna
There is a reason why he's named Dougal, but anyway, it's fine.
I'm gonna tell Wagon to come with me, and I'm gonna walk down to them.
Let's go.
Just walk or stealth?
Just walk
Ooh la la.
and
Okay,
ask
so
them
you
what's
guys are,
going
like,
on here.
approaching. Okay. So hold on. If I just this is very I don't really have a. Oh wait, no, I do have a map. Give me 1 second.
Wait, I forgot to say that I wanted fucking Thorin to like go left, like flank towards the left.
Okay.
Too late.
I thought I was staying with what's
Yeah,
his face?
yeah. I wanted you two to flank to the left. I thought I said that, but I didn't.
All right.
1 moment.
Just FYI, I choose to ignore what he requested.
It's fine.
Sorry, Baxter.
You will pay for this treachery.
Well, I'm technically the only one that noticed the gold, FYI.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, he didn't inform any of us.
No, so
So if I just grab that out, sorry folks.
apology not accepted.
Oof.
Feels bad, bro.
Doesn't
Damn.
want to open. All right. We'll just use the shitty little one that I've kind of like sketched out, because it doesn't seem to be wanting to load my actual map that I've.
You
So
spent hard
boom.
time.
Oh
Wait,
god.
Yeah, dude. Wait, no. Wait, what?
Wait, did it fucking load your good map but tiny?
Yes. hold on. Let me see. Still working.
That's right.
Here we go. Wait, no. I got it working.
So
Wait.
I can count. There are 8 men.
Yes, there
We
are
already
8
knew
men.
that though.
How?
We'll
how,
start like as you guys are sort of like approaching. Like, what's your plan here? Like,
how
what do
much HP do they have?
Yeah,
You
no,
can't really ask that, Sydney.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, you could ask them.
How much,
How much
HP?
HP do you have?
wait, is that what you say? You just yell
No,
that
no,
out.
no, no. So we're making a joke. No, I'm
Okay.
asking what's going on here
Okay.
as we're walking down towards
Wait,
them.
where's our character little things? I only see.
I'll drag you over in a second. No, wait. Oh, no, it's working. Cool. Give
I
me,
don't see the good map.
Oh
I
no,
still see
don't
the old
shift us
shitty
over
map.
there yet. Baxter, oh god, I'm just gonna fix this real quick. Sorry, folks. Did it.
Are we still on the shitty map? Because that's all I'm seeing.
Yes,
no,
we
you're
are.
Okay. I was just. You said, "Oh, I fixed it," and I'm like, I'm still
I
on the
have
shitty
fixed it.
map.
I have fixed it. Give me 1 moment. Because Roll20 doesn't like me today.
No, never.
And that sick will drag you over. Boom.
Whoa.
Oh, beautiful.
The
Yeah, there you go.
pixels.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
The pixels.
It should like load properly.
Yeah,
Just
it's
saying
up
that
and
I
down.
am I did not create this map. I'm using the maps from 2minutetable.com.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
If you like his maps, go over and support him because this is me.
This just
Did he
isn't
pay
me.
you to say that? Jesus, bro.
What? No. He deserves it. He's real cool dude. And it's not my stream, so I can support whoever the fuck I want. Thank you.
Wow.
You should
So-
listen to him.
Ooh, so I. Whoop.
Oh, the
Sorry.
world is moving.
We're gonna go
There's
that.
an earthquake. It's happening, guys.
And
He's
we're
gonna
gonna
kill us
go.
all.
Sorry, there's.
Fuck that! I can barely see that grid.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It all snaps to it.
None of those men have snapped to the grid.
Not yet. Watch this. Boom, 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 boom. Cat, stop standing on my computer. Thank you.
So the two there are the ones that are fighting.
Do you have a wagon for us to put on there?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Oh,
so
damn.
these guys. Whoa,
I
whoa.
paid good money. I'm joking.
Okay, so these guys are the guys standing around watching the fight, and these guys are the guys over the wagon. Where is Bevan? Bevan, you've made it all the way over here, and you're in this bush. And then
I'm sorry. What is Bevan's icon? What the
I
fuck?
don't know, dude, great. How do I hide? I can't hide that.
So that's Sydney.
Beautiful.
20. And
Sydney
now,
in a nutshell.
so who's gone
What?
with Baldric?
I
Wagon.
went
Wagon?
with Baldric.
Gotcha. So Baxter, you should be able to move your token around. And Kaya, you're the person. Because can you move it around? So you
Oh.
can kind of put yourself where you want to be approaching from.
Wait, what's the red fucking?
So they're just like conditions
Mana.
and stuff. You don't
Okay,
need
cool.
to really worry about it. And Thorin and Nog, what are you guys doing?
Well, Thorin was told to flank from the left. Is he doing that?
Yes.
All right, so Thorin, you're over there. Oogle, where you at?
I'm still at the top of the hill just looking.
All right. So I'll just put you kind of like you're
Just put me
Or
like
further back.
behind those rocks, whatever. Like-
sort of like further back then, but I'll put you
Back.
there and you can move yourself around.
Yeah.
And then Nog, where are you, mate?
I moved up next to Baxter.
All right.
I'm
Good
intrigued by the idea.
You cool. So yeah, you guys approach and one of the guys kind of like turns to Bevan and is like, what's that? And then like you guys kind of approach and one of them goes, hey, stop, and like kind of like sees you all approaching and the two guys on the ground like stop and kind of like look over at you. What are you guys doing?
Fucking continuing to move up and I want to move up a little bit further than we are now, of course.
Okay.
Fucking
So, like-
we're at the fucking like other side of a river from them.
So like this
I'm following.
Yeah, so like where you are is kind of like this makeshift, like it's predominantly rock, but river's still running kind of like through it. But it's not like kind of heavy, like it's not flowing heavily where you are. You're kind of on this little rock bridge that's been made here, and they go, whoa, be minding your business there.
I asked them what's going on here and who their leader is.
Okay, so go there. And so the guy that's on top of the other dude kind of like looks down at the other guy and like raises up his head and like slams his head down into the dude's nose. And like it kind of like there's this crunch and like blood sort of shoots out of it. And then he like raises his head back up and it kind of like slicks his hair back and he goes, that'd be me, and stands up, and the guy on the ground's like, oh, why'd you have to do that? Like, and all the other guys sort of behind him, and these guys are kind of like moving over.
Where's the wagon? Sorry, is that bus?
So the wagons, I'll ping it there.
Alright,
Oh,
then.
my ping's not working. Wait, yeah, it's working.
No, I see it.
Okay, cool.
It's the yellow
So,
circle.
yeah, and the guys are all kind of like not like reaching for their weapons, but they've got their hands like resting on them. Yeah. And
so-
he goes, what business do you have here?
We're just passing through. What business do you have?
He's like, oh, well, interesting thing is, this here be our little plot of land you're walking through.
Is there a deed for this land? Or is this self-proclaimed?
He's like, aye, there be a deed. However, I feels to be telling you that this here requires a toll for you to pass through.
Yes, it
Can
does.
I just ask, is Sydney like moving, or is he just sitting in the corner there through
Yeah, what are you
this?
doing, Thorin?
What am I doing?
Hmm.
I'm slowly sneaking up. So can I move my? Like I'm sneaking up to like.
You can grab it and move it.
Yeah, you can.
Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Yeah, just show me where you want to move, and I'll
I want to move up to here, and then I want to move up to here, somewhere. Is that alright?
So here is kind of like deeper sort of water. You can definitely do it. You'll just have to roll a stealth check.
Right. So like, how do I ping?
So just click and hold.
We can't ping anymore. Oh, wait,
So,
I
like,
can't ping
here?
anymore.
Yeah.
Is this deep?
So this it's it's flowing kind of faster, but it's still like not scary enough. You can't really tell how deep it is, but it's not flowing fast enough to cause you concern.
Okay. Can I?
It'll
make
just
my
be
way-
like, yeah, roll a stealth
I-
check if you're trying to be stealthy.
11.
All right. Guys. Oh, sick. Yeah. So you managed to like, I think like with them like talking and whatnot, you managed to like the water comes up to about like about your waist. And there's a gentle like tug of the current along, and but you managed to like move up to, was it you wanted to move to about here? Is that correct? Yeah. So yeah, you managed to move there. And Nog and Oogle, what are you guys doing?
Hang on. Wait. Sorry.
No, you're right.
Do I have a clear view of
Of the what? Sorry, you cut out there.
the village pillages?
The
Millage.
pillage.
Millages.
Yeah, you can kind of like there's like bushes and whatnot that are kind of obscuring your view, but they're only like sort of small ones, so you can see the majority of them. Sick. Cool. Oogle and Nog, what are you guys doing?
I would like to. My character will kind of like would like to stealth to like here and just kind of watch.
What was your preview?
Would you like me to continue with stealth?
Yeah, just if you want. Like, if you're trying to be sneaky about it. Otherwise, you can just move there.
Yes, please.
It's up to you. Yeah. So yeah,
Stealthy boy.
roll your stealth. And Nog, what are you doing while he's stealthing
Oh,
along?
God. That's fine.
I guess I'm just gonna sneak up to the water's edge, like here.
Okay. Well, like, if you kind of
Or
move
here.
there, you'll kind of be in...
More here, I guess. Then.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, if you... What was your... Yeah, roll stealth then. And then while you're doing that, Bevan, what are you doing?
I think I'm
Yeah, you
gonna
may.
try and get as close to this dude as possible without him realizing.
Yeah, well, Yeah, okay. We'll chuck another stealth and we'll...
This could all go bad right now.
Again, I apologize.
For anyone.
That's not
Yeah,
bad.
okay, so yeah, you managed to kind of like make it there, and like you're kind of catching the smell. Like, these guys don't look like they've bathed in a while, they don't look too well off. You do, however, on this guy, notice like a little bit of a coin purse sort of tucked, kind of like tied around his belt, on like his back sort of area, and his throat is facing away from you at this point in time.
Is it possible, and I'm going to probably regret this,
Sleight of
but is
hand.
it possible to put corn in his coin purse?
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Oh God, why?
While he's doing
This
this,
is great. This is great, actually.
okay. Yeah,
Just
you
slip
managed
that
to
cord.
sneak corn into like. I don't think it'd be like because you'd have to untie his coin purse and everything, but you definitely managed to like sneak it into like pockets and pouches and whatnot.
Excellent. So I'm now down 5 pieces of corn.
Mm-hmm. And the guy kind of like gingerly like reach it in and like slide it in, and the guy like after you've done it kind of like shifts for a second and is like, heavier. And
Have I
like
got-
kind of
Have I got the opportunity to then peg a piece of corn at this man?
I think your turn is
Roll.
over.
Yeah,
attack.
surely the turn's over at this
Oh,
point.
fair
that
enough.
was a bonus attack.
Okay.
That was a bonus move to.
well, these aren't. We're not really like. If you guys want to be doing anything, say it because we're not in a turn order yet.
All right, because I'd like to talk to these guys because
Yeah,
they said
okay.
that there's a toll.
Yeah. So
To get through
while
here.
Bevan's fumbling,
Pay the troll toll.
while
Do
Bevan's
I'm
fumbling
not
with this
finishing
guy,
that, but
So I'd like to say that instead of paying their toll, I could offer them work. We've got a reward mission with a reward of 600 gold coming up.
he looks at you and he goes, "Work, boys. These fellas are offering us work." And they all kind of like laugh at each other. And he goes, "How about we take your gold now, and then once you've done your little job, you come back with that 600 and we'll talk about it then."
I'm sorry, what gold do we have now? Do we look rich?
He looks at you and let me look. Sec.
Aren't you like regal or something?
Yes,
Yeah.
but I'm not wearing my
Yeah.
clothes, am I? I'm wearing
Oh.
chainmail.
Excellent.
Well, he looks at you and he goes, "That's fancy armor, and that's a fancy looking sword you've got there."
Where's Sydney up to at this point? Is he still just standing on a rock?
No,
Yes.
I'm walking
Kind
up.
of like-
I'm walking up. Can I walk up?
Yeah, like you've passed your stealth. Just kind of put yourself where you want to be.
Oh, okay. I want to be behind these bushes. The bushes, my Buddhas.
Yeah, so you kind of like make your way through. You're very wet and sodden now. But yeah, the guy says, "How about we take like your money now and then come back, give us more?" And like they kind of,
Actually, I want to sit over there.
all right, they
yeah.
kind of like start sort of like advance up.
Okay.
All right, I want to pull back slightly to heal.
As you kind of like walk back,
Scared.
he goes, "Hey now," and this guy and this guy draw their crossbows and point them straight at you. Just don't be making any sudden moves now.
It's like
Wait,
water-
did Kaya push forward?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
I didn't push forward. I just moved to the middle, so I'm blocking you.
All right.
Wow. Everybody's Baxter's bitch.
So yeah, they've got 2 crossbows pointed at you now.
Yep.
He's like,
I just say we can continue talking about this. What's
I would
what's
very much like to throw corn at this man.
roll an attack roll.
wait, how the fuck did Mitch end up behind them?
He stealthed over to see what was in the cart that I don't have a picture for. And the cart's like
I don't
over
have a
here.
button for ranged corn attack.
No, just roll a
improvised
roll a-
weapon?
1d20 plus your dexterity.
Gets a nat 20 with like.
Fucking if he
almost
rolls a
damage.
nat 20.
So just
hang
click
on. So dexterity, yeah.
Just click on dexterity.
Yeah, you can just click on your dex. Should roll it.
It's not bad.
What's armor class? Yep. So, wait, are you throwing it at the guy that's talking to Baxter?
That was my intent. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this like blur on like kind of like flies forward and like spins through the air and smacks him up the backside of the head. Roll like 1d4 damage.
So, at this moment, am I still stealth from everyone?
Well, no, that was like a surprise round, and if you give me one moment.
Because it's my intent, because this man has pockets full of corn, for the boss to think that he did it.
So, like, throwing it would take you sort of out of stealth, right?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've already done it, but I do have the ability to hide, because I'm a halfling. I can hide when I'm obscured only by a creature that is one size larger than me, which everyone is.
Yeah. So let me describe what's happening, and then we'll get there. Okay.
Excellent.
So you throw it, and like there's this kind of like silence. This back is like, we can talk about money, like chill. And the guys on the crossbows are like looking a bit nervous. And you throw this corn, it smacks him on the head. He goes, ah, and the guys like holding the crossbows go, what? And like shoot. So they're going to
Keep in mind, Kaya moved in front of me.
yeah, they're just firing at the first sort of like thing in front of them. And then would everyone like to roll initiative, please?
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh,
What's in the
absolutely beautiful.
There's a thing next to your armor class, or just above your HP, which is your initiative.
So these two crossbow bolts, wagon, just kind of like fly through the air at you and like bounce off the stones behind you. I think the fright of it sort of like shook them off.
Hang on, did my initiative roll work? It only seems to have Remo and
There's pod. Scroll.
I don't
No,
see.
it's there. It just might not come up in the turn order thing.
Oh, yeah.
Josh just has to manually import them then.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yes.
Baxter, yours is so low.
Yeah.
Wait, I just need to drag you over here for a second. And there.
It's gone bad. Oh,
No.
that's fucking horrible.
So, Thorin.
Wait, who's going first?
Whoever rolls the highest number.
So we've got that. And Wagon, is that the only one we're missing?
I think so.
We've got Baldric, Oogle, Bevan, Thorin, Nog, Wagon.
Can you update my my profile?
Yeah, I'll do it. Oh, you can do that. If you click your character sheet and then
I've already done it.
Oh, so you
He means update his token and shit.
Oh, okay. So let me that and then Thorin.
Yeah, I'm a bit unclear on how to update tokens.
You kind of just drag it in and then I'll delete it and then drag it back on. It's just because Roll20 isn't a huge fan of
Fair enough.
from that. I need to drag you there. So we've got Thorin with an initiative of 17. Got Wagon with an initiative of 14. Got Bevan with an initiative of 15. Baldric has your 4. So
Oh, that was so shit.
tough there. So and Nog 5. So let me
Rom.
Brom is here. Right, cool. And then these guys find their. Sorry, this will get way smoother the more I do this. I just need to.
Oh, it's all good. We're all learning.
I'm pretty sure I can roll their initiative on their character sheet. I can. Did that show up?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That rolled one bandit.
Well,
Alright, that
Fine.
one.
No, I've got. All,
No,
I've got
no,
heaps of them.
No,
Yeah,
then
but in the
thing-
actual turn order, all of those just changed one bandit.
Oh,
Okay.
wonderful.
I'll have to go 1.
Oh yes,
I
tedium.
have to manually import them.
This is
I'm sure
beautiful.
there's a better way to do this. I'll figure it out.
Wait,
as
what
we
the
go.
fuck? One of those bandits rolled a nat 20 on initiative.
Yep.
Whoa, fuck.
Alright, so
That's
we've
the one
got-
that shot you.
He didn't
Got
shoot me.
I didn't get shot.
We don't know yet.
No, he told me. He
No,
said
no,
it
miss.
hit the
Yeah,
stones.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
You need to listen.
I'm looking at spoot boots,
One.
spoot boots.
Listen.
16. Oh, not 46. 16. And 4. And I'm missing one and roll one. I need 2 monitors for this stuff. Crazy.
Oh, it's great with 2, I can tell you.
Yeah. Cool. Now I just need to pull them in order. TD So start planning your turns, guys. Once this is we are. Great, cool. Well, by the looks of it, you guys have rolled pretty well here.
is
I
quite
did
fun.
not.
Cool. So, the top of the order, I think, is the
Bandit.
is the bandit. So, this guy is going to. I wish I could assign like. I'm
I
pretty
mean,
sure.
if you hover over the turn order, it highlights it on the map for you.
Which one it is, yeah.
Oh, it does. Cool. So this guy is going to, having taken a shot, he's going to reload his light crossbow and take another shot at actually, yeah, no, he's going to assume that his friend has been shot by something and he's going to shoot at the biggest target in front of him, which at the moment is Wagon. So
Let's do
That-
this.
he rolls a 15. What's your armor class, Kaya?
Yeah.
16.
16. All right. So the like the crossbow bolt kind of like, what armor are you wearing?
It's a good question. I am wearing chainmail.
Yep. So the like crossbow bolt flies forward and like your armor like deflects it off and it kind of feels like you've been punched, but there's no sort of like penetration. It just kind of like shatters off of you. And that is his turn. So next, Oogle, what are you doing?
Ethan.
I am still up on the little hill, so I decide to shoot one of my cantrips, which is Firebolt, and I decide to shoot that at the wagon and set it alight.
What's the range on Fireball?
120 feet.
Yeah, so you're definitely in range. Cool. So
Yeah.
So you're not shooting it at something, you're shooting it at the wagon.
No, because if I shoot it at someone, they don't turn a light. So
Okay.
shooting it
Cool.
at the wagon to set it alight.
Yep. So the wagon's kind of like over
And I don't have to roll anything either. It just says if I shoot it at
an object you hit.
Yeah. Flammable objects hit by the spell ignites if it isn't being worn or carried.
All right. So you I'm pretty sure you still have to roll an attack to see if you hit it.
I thought the
let me-
spells you just. Oh no, you have to roll your I know what
Yeah.
you mean.
Yeah.
Just wait.
No, you're all good. So I don't quite know how to roll spells and stuff like that yet. You
think it's-
should like you used to just be able to click it.
Spell casting, it's intelligence, so I just have to click intelligence. I think it says spell casting ability intelligence.
Oh yeah. So you should just be able to click your intelligence,
Yeah, I'll do that now.
and you add your proficiency modifier as well, because you're proficient in casting spells.
Just wait.
So it would be a 9 plus your 4. So yeah, so 5 plus 4 is 9, but your proficiency modifier is what? 1 or 2? 2.
What do you mean? Wait.
Because you're proficient in casting spells,
Yeah.
you add your proficiency modifier.
Because it says spell attack bonus 6.
Yeah. So rather than it's got on in the chat there, if you hover over it, it'll be plus 4, which is your int, right? Your intelligence is plus 4. But the plus, it says plus 6 because you've got 2 more on that because you have proficiency.
Yeah, that's 11.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll be 11. So like it's a cart, right? It's stationary. It's not moving anywhere. It's pretty easy to hit.
Yep.
So yeah, like what does it look like when you cast Firebolt?
So when I cast Firebolt, it's like it starts off as a little flame that comes out of my finger, and then it slowly gets larger until it kind of like turns into this like kind of like soccer ball size ball of flame that then just kind of like shoots straight across, and like once hits kind of engulfs the cart in flame, and it starts like burning, and it like goes like about 1 meter or 2 up in the air. Like the flames go about 1 meter or 2 up in the air.
Yeah, like you kind of like point your finger and the fire like forms and like it shoots off through, and it kind of like everyone kind of like startles and like jumps out of the way as this like ball of fire hits the wagon and erupts into flames and like kind of like leap up into the air and start just kind of like hungrily consuming contents of said cart. Would you like to move anywhere?
Yes, I would
Because
like
you've got
to
30 feet of-
move. How far is 30 feet?
How much
so
is
that-
1 square to 1 square?
There'd be 6. They're 5-foot squares, so you can move 6 squares.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I counted it.
Yeah, no, you're all good. All right,
Diagonal
cool.
movement? How does diagonal work?
I mean, like I'm cool with just playing fast and loose. Like we're not.
I could have maybe been more efficient with that, but it's all right. I'll leave it.
So, Thorin, it is your turn now. What are you doing?
Awesome. I was gonna say before, run up and fucking hit this dude, like right there in the fucking face with a war. But then you said that, so I'm just gonna try and stealth from there to like here approximate.
Yep, and you're a dwarf because so you have 25 feet of movement, not 30.
Yeah, you even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause you got smaller legs, friend. Let me have a look.
Wait. So have we adjusted Sydney's height then?
No,
I think we did.
Still,
He's
if he's a dwarf variant,
Yeah,
then he
I
still
should-
only has 25.
Yeah,
because
I
he's
should
getting all the
still only
buffs of a
have
dwarf.
25.
It's kind of to nerf a dwarf, I think.
So roll a that'll be your action. So combat basically works, Sydney, where you take an action and then a movement, and then you get like a free action or a reaction. So your action will be stealthing, and then your movement will move you up there in stealth.
Oh shit.
Beautiful.
So you kind of move yourself where you want to be moved. Right. So you try to be stealthy, but like your armor like catches on like the leaves, and like you're kind of like precariously sort of like on these rocks that are sliding, and these guys go, "Hey, one's over there!" and like they kind of turn with their crossbows to point at you. So it is your turn. So this guy, upon seeing that, is actually going to run up to you with a bit of a yell. With a bit of a yell, and he's gonna slash at you with his scimitar. Click that to show up. It does. 12. Does 12 hit your armor class? I don't think it does.
Not even
18.
fucking close.
So are you?
18.
So you've got a warhammer and a shield, right, Sydney?
The one-handed warhammer.
One-handed
yeah.
warhammer. Gotcha. Okay, and the shield out. So yeah, he kind of like comes to swing at you, and you just lift your shield, and the strike like bounces off of it, and he's like, oh, and yeah,
Scared cat.
that's his turn. Bevan, what are you doing, friend?
So, I'm going to assume that no one can see me and kind of sneak back into the bushes behind here.
Well, your attack kind of like
Provoked everything. Didn't it? Yeah.
like the guy in front of you like noticed you throwing like a piece of corn,
Okay,
right?
cool.
So, and he's kind of like, and because you were messing with his pockets, like you're right up next to him, so he's kind of like turned and gone, oh, a leprechaun, like, and is yeah, like
Fucking leprechauns.
you're kind of like in striking distance of him. So if you were to move out of the way, he would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Well, can I mace his shins?
Yeah, you can attack him. Roll a mace attack.
All right.
Specifically, his shins.
19. Yep, 19
Oh.
hits. So go ahead and roll damage.
Yummy.
Oh, that was the wrong thing. Sorry.
No, you're all good. So I don't know how to roll damage here. You may just have to
I'm
slash
gonna
roll.
have to do it. I'm just gonna have to slash roll. One sec.
No, you're all good. Three.
All right. So
Six.
sorry.
Nice. So let me. So yeah, you like slam your like mace into his shins, and he goes, ah, yeah, the leprechaun's angry, and like kind of like clutches like with one hand at his like shin, and his like nostrils flare, and he looks a bit cranky now that you've gone and done that.
Can
Just a
I,
little
as
bit
a bonus
cranky.
action, have a piece of corn wielding in my other hand?
Sure, yeah. So like your one hand's a mace, one hand's a bit of corn.
Yeah, perfect.
Sweet, cool. So
Oh, man.
this fella over here
Duck man, cool man.
is going to ignore his friend Yellen, and he's gonna go about here, and he's gonna shoot at Baxter, who's backing up because he looks like of the
Would
two.
that line of sight not be completely fucking broken there?
No, it's just like small like brush. It's not
Okay.
huge. Like these rocks and stuff are quite tall.
Do you not have to move half your movement though to shoot?
Oh wait, yeah, you're right. So he's about
You're welcome, Baxter.
here. So he's gonna go about there, and he's gonna take a shot at you. Thank you. Remind me of rules because I get them wrong all the time.
That's all good because I did do a game long time ago where I was an archer and I always hated that.
That
Yeah,
hits.
Got really
Was
annoying
that
until the dungeon master invented this ring where I could wear it and move my full movement without fucking
Was it 5th edition,
That's higher than my AC,
or
by
was
the
it
way.
Pathfinder?
I can't remember, but I did like this massive quest like story where I was a like archer long time.
So you receive 5 points of piercing damage as like you're kind of backing up, and this bolt like flies through the air and punctures your armor, and like just you feel like blood it like punches your shoulder, and you see like this bolt sort of protruding from it, and you feel like the warm sticky sensation of blood starting to like run out from
All right.
under your arm.
All right.
Then
Fuck yeah.
What kind of character are you, Baxter? Are you one to run?
wait, I moved the wrong dude.
No, you didn't. That guy, for some reason, got 2 turns.
So which bandit doesn't have? Confused.
It's this one.
Can you ping it? Oh, thank you.
think-
Okay. So this guy going to he's gonna no, actually he's going to come over here, and he's gonna try grab the angry leprechaun. So he's gonna go a roll and d20 plus strength plus 0, so just 1d20. And then can you make a
Is it a
acrobatics check?
strength?
I was gonna either a strength or acrobatics check, depending on how you want to like
Deal with it.
try and avoid
I'm
his
gonna
grasp.
go acrobatics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. So yeah, no. He like goes to like grab onto you to pull you off, and like you just manage to sort of slip out of his grasp. And his friend's like yelling at him. He's like, "Help me!" He's like, "I'm trying!" And like, all right, Wagon, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run in there with my flail, like in here, and just attack.
Yeah. So you
Flail
can
them
make it to
bitches.
there or
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So roll a. So you run up to like the quote unquote leader of the group.
Yeah.
And take a swing at him with your flail.
Awesome. Let's do it.
Can I ask Josh? Did
Yeah.
one of them take damage from getting his head cracked open earlier?
Yeah.
Yes, that was
Okay,
the
good.
leader, remember?
No. The
that's-
leader
that's
cracked
the
one
other
of their
guy
heads
on the
open.
ground.
Oh, that guy. Whoops, sorry.
6. Oh no, you've got to roll to hit first.
Oh,
so
what do I?
So you click on your. You should just be able to click on your flail, and it'll roll for it. 22.
Holy
Hit.
shit!
Dude.
That should be a hit.
Yeah. So like, is your flail like one of those like it's like the handle and then a chain and then like a heavy object?
Like
at
a
the
morning
end?
star.
Yeah. So like
Yeah.
you kind of like do it like one or two swings to build up the sort of inertia with the chain, and you just crack him over the head with it. Now, if you would like to roll your damage for me, please, which is the 1d8
Okay.
plus 3. Whoa.
Same number.
Yeah, but that's impressive.
So like you kind of like crack him on the top of the head, and he's not wearing any like armor, and like blood
Oh,
starts
that's
to like
gonna
run down his
hurt.
eyes, and like his neck
Ew.
kind of like crumples in a little bit as he absorbs the impact and like couldn't dodge out of the way in time, and you hear this like as like you've just this guy's not looking too good at all.
Just,
This
Nice.
guy's dead.
Yeah,
This guy's dead.
So Bevan, the one that you smacked,
Yes.
he like shoves his friend who like he's like get out of the way like and like takes a swing at you with his sword with like this fury in his eyes. A 5.
Not so furious.
Yeah, so the guy next to him like shoves him back and pushes him off, and a scimitar like swings through the air, like, and you don't even really have to duck. Like it just kind of like completely off. And he's like, oh, and like shoves the guy next to him back. Nog, what are you doing?
Bro, I need to sprint.
You can dash.
Yeah,
That's
1,
double movement.
2.
Or if you have
So I could probably get to about here.
yeah, if you have a ranged your a ranged attack also procs your sneak attack, don't forget.
Yeah, I don't have range.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you just dash up to there, is that your action?
Yeah.
Cool.
They're running out of the goddamn bushes.
So the guy that just got cracked, he's gonna by Wagon, he's gonna take a swing back. Does it want to roll a 7? These guys aren't doing well. That's not gonna hit. So yeah, he like swings
He's got a
back.
concussion, bro.
Yeah, he's got a concussion. Like he's dizzy, seeing like 4 of you, and he's sure he hits one of you, but it's just not the right one. So then
Poor
now
guy.
this
Better
dude-
luck next time.
This guy is going to kind of come over here. Oh no, actually, he's gonna come up, and he's also
Are
gonna
any
take...
of them concerned that their money's on fire?
I mean, they're kind of it's life or death at the moment, and they're all a bit
Okay.
they're all kind of getting like smacked up a little.
yeah, like it's like
Okay. Just
there's
making
like
sure.
yeah, no, money's one thing, but a 12. Does 12 hit you, Wagon? I don't think it does.
Kaya?
No,
Wagon,
it's
16.
16.
Nice. Okay. So that you're just kind of dodging and docking and dodging.
Dodging.
dodging and
Dudgeon.
dodging and ducking and weaving. So this guy is going to
Join in on the action.
seeing this like other half orc sprint up. He's going to with his light crossbow still out take a shot at you. That's a
Oh my
20.
god.
Not
Yeah,
even I
nice.
could take that much damage.
No, it's a 20 to hit.
That's
That hits you, doesn't it, Dakin?
Dakin's like, nah, my armor class is 21.
Anyway,
Denion.
2. You take 2 points of damage.
That's actually quite
As-
lucky.
The crossbow like
Considering Dakin already took 4 earlier in the
4
day.
points of damage. Yeah. Yeah. So like the crossbow like slams into your arm as you like sprint by, or I like sprinting forward more so than anything. And then it was just that guy's turn. Okay.
I'm
Must
just-
be the last guy, then the guy that you haven't touched.
Is it the guy? No, it's not that guy. It is. I think it's this.
Should be.
Yeah. So he is gonna start. He's actually gonna.
No, that was the 21.
Was it?
Yep, this one was the 21. The one at the back.
Maybe you accidentally rolled one too many. Because that's all of them then.
5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know.
I'm
That's right.
confused.
I'll just try to figure it out as we take our turns. Baldric, your turn.
Alright, so I'm
been
not
shot.
gonna dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna come up next to Dakin.
Yep. And then what are you gonna do?
Just wait it out.
Okay.
Bruh.
You don't want to prep an attack?
Can I prep an attack?
You can like hold an attack, so if something comes into your like,
You get an attack of
Vicinity?
opportunity of attack.
yeah. So
or
like,
whatever it's called.
but you've got to like pick the action. You can't say like when he gets here, I'm gonna attack
Hmm.
him. It's when he gets here, I'm gonna swing at him with my sword, sort of thing.
Well, then when he gets here, I'm gonna swing with my rapier.
Cool. Okay. So you're poised and ready. So 21.
Locked and loaded.
So 21 is going to. He's actually gonna. He's gonna dash over here because you're just out of range, and he's gonna run over and try to help his friend. Oogle, what are you doing, friend?
With the leader of the group.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. Did they have to follow the same rules as other?
Yeah.
So where was this dude?
So he just ran from over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just ran over and like saddled up next to you. He used his
So-
dash. Get over there.
Okay.
Did he need to dash there?
He didn't to get there, but he wants to be over here, so he's kind of got a bit of a flank going on. So he dashed around.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
All right. With the leader of the group, I use the spell Toll of Death. It's a cantrip, so I don't have to pay anything.
Yep, no,
So
you're good.
he needs to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw. So if you could make him do a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Yep. Plus nothing. A 3.
Yep.
What
Fails.
happens?
So he takes 1d12 of damage because
roll
he's
it.
already damaged. So how do I do this again?
So you just /roll space and then 1d12.
12 damage.
Jesus.
He should be dead.
All right.
So
okay.
what happens is that I point at him, and he begins to start hearing bells in the air for a moment, and then all of a sudden it kind of like snaps and like I don't know, like it causes damage in the brain, bro.
Yeah,
like
so-
it's necromancy. I don't fucking know.
So like you kind of just gesture at him, right, and point at him, and everyone kind of sees you point at him, and he like kind of like looks around
Can I
shocked
ask,
for a
Ethan,
second,
did you give him a little wink as well?
yeah, bro. I was like, hey, baby.
and then like the blood from his nose starts to like run a bit like harder, and then like because it's necrotic damage, isn't it? Pretty sure it is.
Ethan?
So like blood
It
starts
says
to like
necromancy. Sorry.
yeah, so blood like comes out of his nose, and then it starts to like sort of run, out of his eyes and out of his ears, and like he kind of like gargles, and then like his eyes like kind of are like bulging forward, and he sort of like kind of just shrivels up on the spot and then just collapses to the ground with blood running out of his orifices.
Excellent.
Would you like to move anywhere?
Yes, please.
All of the orifices.
I'll leave that up to your imagination.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go there.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thorin, friend, your turn.
Just going to the toilet. Please.
I am going to say, no more Mr. Nice Thorin to the dude that just hit me, and in retaliation, I'm gonna hit his friend here.
Yep.
Actually, can I do like a sweeping move?
Not really. Like you
would
can
need
in like
multi-attack.
you can in
Okay.
like Pathfinder. They've got their combat system's a bit more advanced, but this is
Alright, so I use my one-handed warhammer against this dude who's running up behind.
yep. So just click your Warhammer and it should roll the attack roll.
15.
Yep, 15 hits. Now would you like to roll damage? So it's 1d 8? One-handed, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look.
Yes.
Yep. 1d8 plus 2.
Does this still work?
No. You've got to type /roll and then space
on.
and then no, you're right.
My fucking thing's glitching out.
Would you like me to roll it for you?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
1d8. 3. Fuck. Damn it.
Oh,
Oh, is that? Yeah, that's right. All right. Whoa, that's real unlucky, dude. So yeah, you like heft your mighty warhammer and slam it into this dude, and he like kind of goes to parry, like sort of with his scimitar, but like he takes the brunt of the force and sort of shifts him to the side, and he like glares at you. So it is this dude's turn. So his friend seeing that, kind of goes, those were some interesting last words, and then swings his scimitar at you. That's a 10. That's not going to hit you.
Interesting
just-
last words just misses.
Yeah. So like you kind of like it just like bounces off of your shield. Bevan, it is your turn.
wonderful. Okay, so I am aware that if I try and charm one of these guys, they get advantage on the saves. But how does changing my appearance mid combat work?
If it's a spell, you can definitely do it, but that'll be your action.
Gotcha.
Unless it
So-
says that it's a reaction in your in the
no,
character.
casting time, one action. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm still gonna go for Shin Guy, but I'm gonna aim for his other shin.
Gotcha. Got to even it out, you know.
Yeah, I'm still gonna use my mace.
Mhm.
What is the limit of a bonus action with the corn? Can I just drop the corn as well to create some
wanna-
kind of hazard?
Like- It's just corn, you know. Like they're just probably going to step on it,
Okay.
but I don't think it'll create much of an issue.
Okay,
I just
cool.
really
So,
want to like mess with people with the corn, bro.
Yeah,
oh, you'll see what kind of shit we can get up
we're
to with
getting
the corn
corny
later.
here. Yeah,
All right, so I'm gonna swing at him with my mace, aiming for the other shin.
gotcha. Roll it up.
Oh, go with the first one.
Yep, 23. So the way critical successes work in D&D is that you double the damage die, right?
So it becomes 2d6.
Yep, so 2d6 plus your strength bonus.
This is how I almost one-shot my entire party in my other campaign.
Yep. PvP. It never escapes me. It's just
I
the
love
game's
PvP.
Excellent.
It's so much fun.
points of damage. Dope. So yeah, you kind of like slam it into his
It's
shin.
only 6. Or is
Yep.
it double that?
No, because no. So he rolled 2d6. So he rolled a 4 on the first d6, and then a 1 on the second, and then
okay, yeah.
plus
Okay,
his
so,
strength
yeah.
bonus, which was 1.
Okay.
Yep. So like you slam it in, and he kind of like tries to bend to block it, but it slams into the side of his knee instead, and there's this horrible crunching sound as it kind of like bends inward, and he like lets out a shriek of pain.
Can I shove the corn into his mouth as he screams?
I think
It's
everyone's
not to
done with
cause
the corn.
damage, just to put it there.
Just roll a d20. I don't know how to roll this. Roll a d20. Holy
What
shit!
Fuck.
So yeah, he like shrieks out, and you're just like, boop! You thread the needle and corners in his mouth, and he's like, oh, like over the
It
corn.
sounds like some Shrek fighting style.
Yeah,
You're just like, corn, improvised weapon.
yeah. So, having had that happen, this guy.
I apologize.
No, you're all good. You guys gonna go here. Gonna run up to you. He's gonna like insert himself in all of that, and he's gonna swing at Baldric because he's seen
Remember,
him
I'm
take
prepared to fight.
damage. Yes, you are prepared. So roll your roll an attack.
Attack with my rapier.
Your rapier.
Or did you hold your action?
Yep.
Nice.
So a 6. So he like parries it with his scimitar and takes swing at you. Does a 14 hit your armor class?
No.
All right. So like you kind of like exchange blows where like he steps forward and you like thrust in, and it like scrapes along his scimitar, and then he swings back and you like kind of angle your scimitar so his blade kind of just glides down yours and you step back. How does Baldric fight actually? Is it very like graceful?
Yes.
Or is all right, sick.
So it's almost beautiful to watch.
Yeah, it's like he's kind of like swinging at you with these big hacks, and you're just sort of like dancing around and manipulating his blade so it doesn't hit you. That's
Instant
dope.
PTSD.
Oof. So that was
The dance of PTSD, by the way.
so
Wait, what? Taken?
The dancer from Dark Souls 3.
Oh.
who has 2 turns?
Do you know how to
He has
remove the bottom boxes?
bottom box? Oh, it's this guy that doesn't have a turn. This dude. Gotcha. Okay.
But he
So
ran at me and tried to grab me before.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a wait, no, he does. Does he? No, he doesn't. No. Yeah, so it's him. So
How did we give him a turn last time then?
I don't remember, dude. I don't know. My brain's melting. So he's going to see you swinging at his friend Bevan, and he's like howling in pain with corn in his mouth, and he's gonna swing at you. Revenge. Load 21.
Wait, the guy with corn in his mouth is still alive? I thought.
Barely.
died.
He's barely hanging on, dude.
Okay.
It's because he rolled a 1 on one of his d6 damage.
Got it. I was like, what the
So-
fuck?
A 21 hits you, I'm assuming.
Yeah, AC of 15.
Juan. He deals you 5 points of slashing damage as
Oh
he
no.
finally catches you, and like the scimitar like slashes across like your chest and leaves like a deep gash in your armor. You're not wearing you're like wearing like light armor, right?
I am wearing leather armor and I have a shield.
Yeah. And so now it is. He like laughs in glee as like blood seeps forth your chest. Wagon, what you've got a man's to your right and a man's to your back right, that are in striking range. What would you like to do?
I might attack this guy.
Gotcha. Roll it.
Pop it.
Twist it. 17 hits.
Turn
Roll your
it.
damage die.
Okay.
Pop the bandit in the head.
Bop it.
You already did that. Sick. 5 points of damage. So like you kind of like swing your flail like backhanded, and he like goes to kind of shift out of the way, but it slams into like his ribs, and you hear like this crack underneath his armor. And he like curses in pain. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nah, I think I'm good. I'm gonna stay here.
Cool. So the corn bandit will
My
actually
favorite.
Yeah, well actually he's just gonna start running, dude.
With
He's
his
gonna go.
Which
You just
Dislocated
shove corn in
knee?
his mouth and he's like,
Yeah, so he's
"Fuck."
like limping away, so you get an attack of opportunity.
excellent. So that's
That's
just rolling
with
a normal
advantage, isn't it?
No, not with advantage, so it's
No,
just
it's not.
a normal attack roll.
Never mind. I always get confused with them.
You're good. An 8. So an 8 does not hit him. So he manages to like limp out of the
Please
way.
tell
and
me he
I
like
think it's
fell
because-
over under the mace.
Well, yeah, like he kind of like falls back, and that Bevan's just been like struck in the chest, and so he's kind of like winded from the attack and manages to miss. Nog, is your turn. So technically, you've got this guy here engaged,
Yes.
and
I'm
who's
gonna
engaged
go
with
that.
Baldric. Yep.
Hello. There we go. 12.
A 12 will hit.
Okay, and then so I'll roll damage. Plus, I get my
Sneak attack.
bonus, which is just wait. Is it 1d6 extra?
Yep.
I'll just use the. So that's for my addition.
You're
Oh.
These two. Wait, whoops.
That's a
Yes,
I'm just gonna type
15 damage.
I'm just gonna type it.
yeah. Okay.
Wait, how do you type it? Is it just bracket?
No, it's just
Oh, you
Black
just
roll.
click short sword, and it'll give you the damage. Learning,
Oh.
roll 20. Learning. So we'll take that. We'll take your 1d6 plus 2, which is 4, and then plus
And
1
then-
from your sneak attack. So
and
5
then
points of
1d
damage.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Sorry, ignore that.
No, you're right. So is that was that all of it?
Yeah, that's
Let me
all
see.
mine.
Yep. So, dude, you like kind of like get up and under like his guard and stab him up through the stomach, and then draw it out, and like blood starts kind of like leaking out. And he's clutching at his stomach. He doesn't look good at all. And it is his go. So he too is going to use his action
Is
to
it?
disengage. Yeah.
Okay,
him.
for me, it's the
So
guy
he's-
above him.
Oh.
Yeah, so for me, it's this guy.
I have the same.
Yeah, isn't that? Oh,
That's what you call it, Kaya.
No, you're right. You're right. Sorry, I had my token up. But he's still doesn't be looking good, friend. So this guy will actually take a swing at Kaya. He will do 19, which hits. I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm only 16 armor class.
Yeah, and then if I click that, 6 points of slashing damage. Oh, that's so easy.
What do you have to click?
So you just click scimitar. So for Mitch, your
This
roll.
is what happened if I click short sword.
Yeah, the short sword underneath it. No. So on the actual in the chat bar, if you click the short sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah!
Good. Okay, so 6 points of
Wait.
slashing damage.
Oh, that includes my dex mod. Sick. That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Cool. Sick. So yeah, Wagon, you take 6 points of slashing damage.
I take 6 damage.
Yes.
Ouch.
Okay.
Where does
How-
that put you?
Guys, like I'm grasping onto life. I'm
Fuck,
so-
I
I'm
accidentally
clutching.
lost.
She's just doing it now.
I'm down to 6.
All right, cool. Sick. So yeah, his like sword like bites into you, and like blood kind of like starts to ooze out. Yeah. And then this dude
Well, fuck.
was this guy. He is going to sense that, and he's gonna come over here in this situation. Also gonna chuck a picture.
Josh, I know you're about to hate me a little.
Yeah.
I lost access to the my token because I accidentally left the game for a
Oh
second.
no, you're all good.
Lame.
Click that, roll that while that's happening. So 14. What's your armor class, Kyle?
16.
Oh, yep. So that doesn't hit you at all. Baldric, drag you
Ooh.
on. So yeah, this guy like seeing sort of an opportunity, takes
Fucks
swing
up.
at you and then misses. Bax, are you on the board yet?
No. I'm supposed to be there.
Yeah, no, I know. It's not. There you go.
There we go.
Cool. And you should have control of that as
Yep.
well. So he's gonna curse.
Alright, it's my turn, isn't it?
No,
Because
it's
no, I'm not in the turn order anymore, and I went after
Oh.
that 4 guy.
What was your
It was
initi-
4.
It was
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I was
Turn.
after the last guy.
4. Yeah. So yeah, it is your turn.
Can
Sir?
I deal non-lethal to the guy in front of me to try to
Well,
knock
you've
him
got to
out?
hit him first. But so the way that sort of works is that any damage that you deal, like if it puts them under the hit point threshold, you can choose for it to be non.
Okay.
But you got to hit first.
One sec. You're very late, magic. Alright. So I'm, of course, gonna hit with my rapier heal, because it's already drawn.
15 hits.
And then I can just click the one below it.
Yeah, just click rapier. So under on the
Yeah.
actual roll itself. Yep, 3 points of piercing damage.
And then 2
So-
from dueling, because I'm using one weapon in one hand.
Yes. So you're look. So you want to knock this guy out?
Yep.
Okay. So this guy is unconscious. So like he kind of like you like thrust in and he like shifts out of the way, and with your offhand you just like crack him in the face. Right? And he like drops to the floor.
Fuck yeah.
I'm going to just remember he's there. Oh wait, no. This guy, I move his. I'll just he's there and like on the rocks. So, top of the order.
Yeah, we're 2
Bandit
hours deep,
to-
magic.
Thorin isn't having a good time fighting you, and still isn't having a good time because his sword yet again bounces off the side of Thorin's shield. The things are looking grim for these guys. Oogle, what are you doing?
So the guy that's running away, because I love cowards, I'm gonna cast a spell called Chilling Touch.
this one I actually have to roll for.
Yep.
So I will make a ranged spell attack, which was I gotta use my intelligence plus 2. Yep. Ooh, ouch. That probably won't hit to 8.
No.
Minor.
Yeah, so you tap into your like.
So what I do is I tap into my magic and like a massive like ghostly skeleton hand comes out, but misses him.
Yeah, so like it goes to like grab at him and he like screams through the corn and like falls to kind of like dodge out of the way of that. Would you like to move anywhere?
I'm assuming he sounds like a murloc when he screams.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna probably move 1, 2, 3.
Yourself where you want to go. Thorin, what are you doing, friend?
I'm gonna fucking hit this guy across the drawer. No, wait. If I try and talk them out of fighting me, the two of these dudes.
Hmm.
Will that count as an action?
Well-
Or what?
I mean, you can like say something to them as like a free action. But I don't think that you'd be able to, as of yet, have a
Okay.
chance to persuade these guys because turns are like a few seconds, right? Like each turn is a few seconds. That's how fast it is.
Okay. I've got a bit of a problem.
What's your problem?
My scrolly thing on my ID profile keeps on
Glitch.
Magic pointed out
oh.
it's 6 seconds a turn.
There you go. Thank you, Magic.
Okay.
So, what's going wrong on your character sheet?
Like, whenever I hold the scroll thing, like
Yeah.
to scroll up and down it, it always glitches out if like I'm talking or anything,
Right.
and it just goes straight to the bottom of the.
You should just be able to click. You don't have to click and drag. You can click like up, like if it's in an empty like section, you can click it and the scroll thing should go up.
I mean, it makes
But,
sense with
that you might
sword.
have
Sword fighting's
to,
really fast.
Restart roll 20. Fix it.
Alright.
I'm not sure.
Yep. I'll
So,
just hit
so this guy
dude.
here, yeah, is he's damaged.
I'll hit him with my war.
Yep. Whoop. 21. Nice, dude.
Well
I think
done.
that hits.
Roll damage. So you
Alright.
just the Warhammer
Or just
one-handed
click on the Warhammer one-handed below the.
in the chat.
Oh,
Oh, so
shit.
in the in the actual chat, you click the Warhammer. Yeah, there you go. So 7,
That's pretty.
dude. This guy, like, you slam your Warhammer into him, like, kind of like block the incoming attack from the front, and like slam this guy in the gut, and like he kind of doubles over in pain, and like blood sort of shoots out of his mouth. He's all like pale now, and like kind of starting to like sweat and look frightened. He doesn't look too well at all. He looks like he's barely hanging on.
What about his friend?
His friend like looks frantic, like he's like doubling his efforts to like attack you.
Polymorph and shit
right.
doesn't make
Save.
sense at all.
His friend. So
Can I use a free action and say to the man, don't, for when this is all over, we'll be friends again, or something? Some bullshit like.
yeah, so
Wow.
you say that, and they both like the one that's kind of like clutching his stomach doesn't really hear anything. Like he's focused on way scarier things at the
Not
moment.
dying.
But the guy in front of you like looks confused.
Right.
And yeah, so and it is actually his turn. So he's going to, I think he's gonna attempt to no, he's just gonna take a he's gonna roll a 5. He's gonna roll a 5. You're impenetrable. Like this like I think you're like you talking to him so calmly in this like intense situation just throws him off.
Throws him off
Yeah,
guard.
and he like just kind of like swings off and is like, "What?" Bevan, your turn.
Wonderful. All right. I'm going to start by looking this guy that's just slashed my chest open dead in the eyes and saying, I hope you like your knees.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to...
He has like the smile of hitting you, like slashing you open, and then it just fades, and it's
Yeah.
just pure horror. He's like, no,
Not my knees.
And I'm just going to square up and swing my mace directly between his legs as hard as humanly possible.
Gotcha. And for the
Still got to roll, bro.
yeah,
I know.
19 hits. Roll damage or click damage, either one.
Oh, no!
Oh no! Wait, rolling. It says 0 + 1. That
Okay, so I'm just gonna re-roll if that's okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It mustn't be macroed in correctly. I'll have a look at it.
Is your mace equipped properly?
How do I equip it in here? I rolled off it. I don't understand.
No, I'll have a look at the macro. There might just be something wrong with that. So 3 point of damage. So yeah, you smack this dude in the nethers. Yeah. He kind of like his eyes cross and he like clutches at the critical hit area.
The critical hit area.
Yeah. Is there anything
Where
else?
his
Not my
lovely
nat 20.
corn is hidden.
Oh no, it wasn't a nat 20.
No, I know, but it's his nat 20.
Yeah, true. So, Wagon, your turn. You're surrounded by these guys, and you're not looking too good.
No, I have very little health, but I'm just gonna keep going.
All right,
So we're gonna go after this.
that guy.
Yeah.
So, I'll give you just like a quick rundown. So, this guy has taken a few hits. He's not looking too good. This guy
Okay.
over here looks a bit fresh. He's yet to really get hit.
All right. Well, we'll go this guy then.
Yep.
We'll
Roll
just
an
knock
attack.
him out if I can.
Gotcha. Only one.
Oh.
Definitely
Wait,
hit.
I have to ask. You said you were knocking him out. Does that mean you're gonna go for non-lethal?
No, lethal.
Okay.
I'm taking him out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Taking him
He's
out.
going down.
11
Holy
points.
fuck!
Holy crap! All right. So, how do you kill this guy?
I use my flail. I don't know.
All right. So yeah, like you
Kill
swing
it.
once, swing twice, and you just kind of like swing down, and he like raises his scimitar to block it, and it like these things aren't the best condition or like maintained, and it like shatters the scimitar in half, and like hits him on like sort of the crown of his head, and like you hear this like just crunch as it like kind of like gets lodged into his skull, and it like indents and is stuck there, and he sort of like falls to his knees and his eyes roll back up. A bit of blood sort of comes out of his nose, and you like put a foot on his like shoulder, and then you like pull it out, and there's like this squelch, and like sort of bits of blood and whatnot sort of flick through the air and are dripping now off of your flail.
Awesome.
Jesus. So it is this guy's turn, and he is going to use his entire action to
Keep running.
he's gonna go his full 60 points of movement and just start running away, dude. He's not looking good.
Manny's
he
been
doesn't
good
wanna be
magic.
here.
We came
He's
home from
running
my
very
hometown
fast
today.
for someone whose knee was just beaten the shit out of.
Flavor text. Nog, your turn. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'm gonna run up to this man and give
Mhm.
him a good stab.
A good old stab. All right, roll your stab.
Stab him.
A stab.
23.
23 definitely hits.
Okay.
4 points of piercing
4
damage.
points of piercing, and I have to roll the stealth damage myself anyway.
There should be a
No, it's because it's in a. Wait, if I click it, it'll just come up with the text.
no, like I'll have a look in between sessions, but I'm pretty sure you can enable the sneak attack on the damage.
I rolled
Jeez.
a 6 for it.
So
on that
10
six.
points damage.
Sorry, I'm just trying to test something out. Sorry for.
You're all good, dude. So yeah, like again, like this guy's like swinging at Wagon, and you kind of like duck in under and like do this like minute little cut, sort of like, or the thrust, sorry, that kind of like catches him under the armpit and like slides under, and like blood sort of starts to seep out under his arm as his right arm kind of like goes dead, and like blood is like seeping out. He too, like the color just sort of drains from his face, and he turns and is like as if seeing you sort of for the first time, and like tries to let out like a scream, but no sound sort of comes out. It is his turn now, so he's also going to disengage, and he's going to use It's 30 feet of movement. Go. Gonna go. It's gonna go there.
We didn't get attacks of opportunity, or is he
No,
going to
because he
use his action?
disengaged.
Okay.
He disengaged. That was his action. Baldric, your turn.
All right. I guess I'm gonna spend because I'm not getting anywhere. I guess I'm gonna spend my turn hog tying the guy that's right in front of me still.
Yep. All right. So you just do you have rope?
Yes.
You got rope. Yeah. So you just use your rope to tie him up and just note somewhere on your character sheet that the rope's being used on him. Sweet. Would you like to move anywhere or do anything else, or just tie him up?
Just tie him up for now.
Just tie him up.
Yep.
All right. So this dude over here, he's just gonna try run. He's, I think, terrified of Thorin at this point. Nothing that either of these two guys have tried to do has even damaged him. So he's just gonna dash away, but you'll get an attack of opportunity on him.
How did you do that, Ethan?
That's what I was trying to do. I can actually add the spells. I have to manually add them. Sorry.
No, you're all
just
good.
ignore me. I'm just trying to work it all out.
Sydney, you get an attack of opportunity because the injured guy here is just sprinting away. He's not even trying to be sneaky about it.
I'm gonna leave him.
You're gonna leave him? You don't want to attack him?
I feel as if one day we'll meet again and we'll be friends. So I'm gonna leave.
Gotcha. Okay, he's gone. He's out. Running. Cool. Oogle. Your turn. What would you like to do?
Alright, I'm now actually going to use this because
Mm-hmm.
I've now just worked it out.
Who are you using it on? So at the moment, Bevan is engaged. Thorin is engaged with this guy. This guy's running. This guy's running. And this guy's.
I'm going to go for the guy that's furthest away.
Yep.
And use this chilled touch. So just give me a sec.
Just make him a little cold.
What does chilled touch actually do?
Just wait.
It just it does necrotic damage.
Okay.
Like a big
Okay,
skeletal
17.
hand comes out. 17 hits.
And the damage is when it wants to load 6.
Nice.
So,
who are you doing it on?
I'm doing on this
Ping the guy.
guy furthest away. So I
What's
ghostly
the range
scan
on chill touch?
120 feet.
Oh, yeah, that
is like
hits. Yeah, that
massive. Yeah. Most of my spells are fucking 120 feet. So a ghostly skeletal hand comes I point aim it and it comes almost like my own arm.
Yeah.
Kind of turns into a skeletonly arm and it reaches out and swipes at him, causing necrotic damage.
Is it kind of like a stand thing? Where you gesture and the skeletal hand that appears kind of mimics the gesture?
Yes.
Sick. Okay, cool. So yeah, you it kind of just leeches the it kind of wraps around him and no one, oh no, people see it, but it kind of wraps around him and you see the color sort of drain from his skin and he just kind of shuffles a few steps with this sort of skeletal hand around him, and then there's one final squeeze from it and he just sort of collapses to the ground dead.
Very nice.
Very nice, very good.
Very nice.
If you'd like to move, you can. Otherwise, Thorin, it is your turn.
Yes, sorry. I want to move towards the wagon.
Yep. So it is over. Gotcha. Cool. Thorin, your turn.
Alright. This dude in front of me,
Yep.
he's not having a good time. Can I ask everybody how much damage?
This guy in front of
scimitars-
you hasn't been hit.
Yeah.
But the rest have taken damage.
Alright. I'm going to just fucking hit him over the head.
Gotcha, dude. Roll it out. Roll it out.
Sydney,
Ooh.
true MVP of this fight.
So like for what like the first time this dude like seeing his friend sort of bolt, maybe it caught you off guard a bit, and he like just kind of manages to jump out of the way of your warhammer. Damn, son. And
So no
he's actually going
damage?
to no damage, sorry. He's
Fuck.
actually going to he kind of like looks around and see all of his friends like bolting and the few guys like dead on the floor, and he's going to use his action to disengage, and he's going to run. He's going to run over there and start bolting. Bevan, your turn.
I'm gonna leave.
Gotcha. What are you doing, Bevan?
I am probably just going to keep swinging at these guys with a mace. There's not really much more I can do. Is there any sort of creative bonuses I can get for using my mace onto a piece of corn and trying to like use it like hammer and nail style?
God.
That would just destroy the corn.
I
agree.
I'll
Corn's
give you
not that
inspiration.
solid.
No, I'll give you inspiration. Because you're playing to your character. So you mark inspiration and then roll your attack.
Okay, remind me what inspiration actually does.
So it's a you can use it to if you mark it on your character sheet, click it, and you can use it to re-roll a like a roll.
Gotcha. All right.
But that like you can use it to re-roll a roll one after you've made one, but before I tell you the result.
Okay, so I'm gonna bonus action, grab another corn out of my knapsack, position it against the side of his leg, and then mace that as hard as possible.
Yeah.
You're just like putting a
15
corn in
hit.
and then smacking him with a mace.
15.
Yeah,
You're just hitting him with a mace with more steps, pretty much.
yep.
True.
And I'm leaving it with that. I'm not going to use the inspiration.
Roll your damage. Oh no, so the inspiration you just mark it, and
Yeah,
so
you use
just
it
know
whenever.
that you've got it there, and
Oh,
you can use
okay.
it when you want.
Okay, cool.
God. Okay. So this. So you kind of like line it up and like smash, and I think the mace destroys the corn, but also like slams into this dude's leg, and like he's not looking good. Like he's I
Excellent.
don't even know the
Put it
words
bluntly,
to
he's
describe.
not-
Yeah, he's to put it bluntly, like I don't have the words to describe how bad this man's knees are right now. It's like superhero landing, you know, it just destroys your knees. Oh, Wagon, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna come up here and attack this guy.
I think
Attack
you
a
should.
man
I
while
think you
he's
should
running.
throw your flail.
Roll.
Where?
That would be like an improvised weapon. Like it'd be like a thrown
I
attack.
did not do
11.
great this time.
So 11 barely misses. Like he like is running away, and you're like chasing after him, and I think like you just swing, and like right before it connects, he manages to like shift forward. But now you're engaged with him, so he'd have to like
Damn it.
get out of the way somehow. Nog, your turn.
I guess I'm gonna do the same. So I'll run up here like this, and then give him a good smack.
Where were you?
I was like here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can get there.
Okay. So yeah, roll an attack, and he's engaged too, so you get sneak attack if you want it. All right. So no, the like again, like you both sort of sprint after him, and he's just kind of like falling, running away, and yeah. So he's going to. It's his turn now. He's going to disengage again, and gonna run there, and is now like, please, and like just kind of shuffling away as fast as he can, like Yeah. Baldric.
Can I use my turn to yell at Sydney?
Or
is
You can
that
use
too
it as a
far
bonus
You can
distance?
just use it. No, you can use it as a free action. Like it just.
Okay.
It'd be a
I
few
wanna-
words though.
I want to yell at Sydney to take as many as he can alive.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna move up towards where the last 3 guys are, except for the one that's engaged with Bevan.
Yep. So just move yourself where you want to go. It's 6 boxes of movement.
Wait,
Cool.
Wait.
yeah.
But you could dash as well.
Wait, what, Sydney?
What's counted as a free action? Is movement counted as a free action?
No. So free
Movement's
action
its
is
own
like
thing, isn't it?
yeah. So you get your main action, which is an attack or a spell. You get your movement action, which is moving, and then you get a free action or a few. There are a few things where you get bonus actions or reactions. We'll kind of get to there if your character receives them. I'll tell you about them. I'm not sure what paladins get. And a free action is kind of like yelling something or pointing at something and things like that. Like it's a very small gesture. It's a few words. It's like a small gesture, stuff like that.
Okay. Sorry about that.
You're all good. So that's your turn, Baxter.
Yep.
And now this dude is going to run out of sight. Gone. Oogle, it is your turn.
Sorry. I'm gonna use this way. I'm gonna save it. Alright, I'm gonna for fuck's sake. I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead. So they have to do a
Yeah, they've got to make a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom saving throw, and since they've already been damaged, they'll take 1d12 of damage. But when I do it, it will punch out the numbers. This is so cool. I'm just having so much fun punching it all in.
Yeah. So which one are you doing?
Probably the furthest one away. 16.
So this guy hasn't been damaged. This guy has, and this guy has, but they rolled a 16.
Okay, so they'll succeed, which means they will take no damage.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you kind of gesture and maybe because they're running and it's hard to focus on the point. But your magic's you see you feel sort of the thread of your magic, but you kind of lose grip with it as you're trying to focus on where he's at. Would you like to move anywhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards the thing
So
that's on fire, the
yeah.
wagon.
Yeah, the wagon's burning away over here.
Wasn't
I'm
the
gonna
wagon
move as
here?
close as I can.
No, it was over here, and these guys were there's
I
one
thought
over
there was-
here who was
I thought there was 2 standing by the wagon, and then
yeah. So
our
the
guy
wagon was here
over behind
and
the wagon.
Yeah, so the wagon was here, and there was 2 over here, and then
Okay.
Bevan made a noise, and so this guy went over to have a look, and then got corn in his mouth, and is now dying or dead.
Yep,
dying.
yep.
No, he's dead. I think.
I thought he didn't make it away.
No, he got chilled. Oh no, he's making it away. It's this guy.
No, the leader died. I killed the
Yeah,
leader.
the leader died. A few
I
have
killed-
died now.
Yeah, I killed the
Yeah.
leader. If we're talking
Alright.
about that one.
Your turn, dude. So these 2 guys are running past you. Nog and Wagon are the 2 half orcs, with blood in their eyes, are just sprinting after them, Terminator style. What are you doing?
All right.
Nutting, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see
TOS.
here. Let's see here. I'm gonna believe in these dudes' fates, their ability to run, and
Yep.
I'm gonna take out this dude.
Keep
Gotcha.
in mind, I did yell at you to take them alive.
Yeah.
Sydney.
How do I
So,
make
so
them
this
alive?
guy's
Do non-lethal
this guy's limping
damage.
along. This guy is kind of he seems to be undamaged. I haven't taken this guy's turn in ages. I will take it next.
You can just say
Okay.
he was hiding.
No, he's fighting Bevan.
Oh.
I haven't taken the turn because it didn't want to show up. Yeah. Okay. So Sydney. So this guy is just. He doesn't have a scratch on him. This guy's messed up. What are you doing?
Okay. And how does non-lethal work?
So you just, if you hit your attack, you can then roll damage, and then you can determine whether or not that damage is lethal or non-lethal.
Pretty much
Okay.
the same way you did it with me.
Yeah.
Alright.
And you
And
beat.
if I do hit this dude,
Mhm.
there's no way of staggering him or like knocking him
You
to the
can-
ground.
You can grapple him.
What's
if
a
you
grab?
want. So you just grab onto him. So rather than doing damage, you restrain him with your hand, and it's like an opposed strength check.
Okay. Alright. With this dude, I'm gonna walk up to him. Is that
Yep.
alright?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
Oh.
I'm gonna do a grab.
Yeah. So make a strength check. So you should just be able to click strength on your character sheet. 8, and then he's got to make a strength check as well,
Come on, baby.
or
let's
be
go.
restrained. That's nothing. 19. So you got to grab onto him, and he like shoves you off.
Baxter, why'd you tell me to bring him in?
He
I can't tell you that yet.
he's going to
Damn.
swing at you out of retaliation with his sword and miss, because it's you, and he's just gonna miss. So the
Damn.
But he's now
Um,
engaged in combat, no?
yeah, they're engaged. They're gonna get married in the
Wait.
summer.
Awesome. I want to
Does this
attend the
dude-
wedding.
Does does this dude right here? Does he suffer any negative bonus movement because he's damaged?
No.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So Bevan,
Yes.
it's
More
your
kneecap.
turn, and then I will take his turn because I have not taken his turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've stunned him with my corn tactics.
Yes.
Let's just do the last little bit. Aim for his face and mace to the face.
Gotcha. Roll it out. Autobots. Roll out.
And
That
I'm going to use my inspiration.
No, that hits. That
Oh, does it?
12.
Okay. Excellent.
Roll damage.
And I will do damage. Beautiful.
All right. How do you kill this dude or knock him out?
I'm going to kill him, and it's effectively a mace punch into his teeth.
Gotcha.
So basically, stabbing him with a blunt and heavy object, knocking his teeth out.
Yep. So like your previous strike kind of brought him down onto one knee, and then you like dance back a bit and then thrust forward with the mace, and it like slams into his teeth, and there's like a gargle as the force kind of like jars his head back violently. There's sort of a snap, and his head's kind of like on this weird angle, and he kind of just falls to the ground.
Perfect.
Dead. He dead. Wagon.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
I heard you before saying that we can't do sweeping attacks. My weapon with the flail says that I can target up to 2 creatures within a 5 foot.
Oh.
Holy
What
Then
does
that's
that
then
mean?
that's an
That is sick.
exception.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's got a so there are weapons with keywords on them. So like reach, versatile. What's the keyword on your flail?
Well, I don't know.
That's okay. Here, let me just
It
have a
helped
look.
me. All I know is that when I click
So-
on settings, in the description it says up to 2 creatures within 5 feet.
Let me have a look.
Oh yeah, mine has that too for a short sword.
Hold on. So there's I'm just looking at
Bludgeoning.
yeah, so I'm looking at the compendium for it, and
Yeah.
it just has damage 1d8, type bludgeoning, item rarity, standard, weight 2. So I think it's got melee weapon, martial flail, I don't see anything
Could
that
be a
would
fighter thing, maybe.
It could
No,
be...
no, no, no. So what I'm seeing what it is, and it's like a flavor description.
Okay. So it's not actually a feature of the weapon.
Like if you click on it, because
Damn.
where you're looking at, it's like you can type over the top of it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool.
However,
All
as a
right.
fighter, you will end up having like 4 attacks a turn. 6, I forget. It's something crazy.
Alright.
You can get 6, I think.
Awesome.
So yeah, what would you like to do?
Anyway, I'm gonna move here and try and kill this guy.
Gotcha. Move and roll an attack. I like how Baldrick's like, take as many as you can alive, and you guys are like, murder.
Does 13 hit?
Yes, 13 hit.
Oh,
Oh no, 8 points of damage. How do
Yeah.
you kill this dude?
again, I'm just gonna flail to the face.
Gotcha. So he's like running away, right? This guy's no intention of fighting. I think he like turns. It's like an anime thing, right? Where like you see his feet running and then you see your feet running and then you see like a close up of his face as he like turns and there's just flail in the camera and it like slams into the side of his face and like he just kind of like spins and falls to the ground, like the side of his face, just this like wreck. And like again, blood glistening off of your flail. I dig it.
Excellent.
Nog, your
Gonna-
half-orc companion has just like shreked this guy. What are you doing?
I'm gonna just realize that the other guy's way too far away for me to run to.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna run over to the cart and start grabbing stuff off and trying to put out the fire.
Okay.
Of like what I can.
Gotcha. Baldrick.
How many units can I move if I dash?
12.
Double. You just double it.
So 12. Yep. So you're just out of range of this guy.
Yep.
Oogle, your turn. You're at the cart. The cart's on fire. Everything's on fire.
Sorry.
You're
Okay.
good.
Wait,
So the
as my
cart's on
bonus
fire
action,
still.
I tell Sydney to grapple him as well, or grab him.
So Baldrick shouts to you, grab him! As
Which
you're
one?
like, the guy that is trying to hit you.
What happened to the other dude?
He died.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Wagon ran up and just flailed him in the back of the head. Just-
Oh, sorry.
I look over to all them chasing this one dude and hearing, what the fuck is your name, Baxter?
Baldrick.
Baldrick.
Baldrick saying, take them alive, take them alive. And I have a little smile.
And you're what?
Toll of the
You-
dead.
This guy hasn't been damaged yet. That influenced your spell decision.
Yes, it will actually. Fuck it. I'm gonna use a level 1 spell. So my
Oh,
level 1 spell.
yeah.
I'm gonna use Ray of Sickness. 60
Gotcha.
feet. Am I within range?
12 units. No.
Fuck.
So Wagon
Whoa, I will not be using Ray of Sickness. Fuck. I wanted to use that. Damn it. Alright, I'll use Firebolt. So that's
11,
how it's 120. Yeah. Feet.
Yeah, so 11, like, I think with Wagon and Baldrick and Thorin in the way, you're trying, like, not to hit them. Like, begrudgingly, probably,
God damn it.
from what Oogle sounds like. You're like, I won't hurt my friends. And, like, the firebolt kind of, like just goes shoo past the bandit and explodes off in the distance.
Alright, I'm gonna then turn my attention after that to the wagon and
Yep.
start like trying to put the fire out.
Okay, so that would be like an action.
Whatever, I just turn to the wagon then.
Yeah,
If
so
I've
like,
already used my action, that's
a quick look of it. Like the majority of what was in here now is on fire. But you can't really.
Except for the
like,
gold. The gold
you're
shouldn't
just
be on
taking-
fire.
You're just taking like a quick look at it, and everything's on fire at the moment.
I have a feeling that's
Lauren,
sneaky.
What are you doing? One guy left.
I'm gonna grab him.
You're gonna grab him. Roll your
No,
strength.
wait.
Yeah.
Is he in combat with me?
Yes, you can still
How
grab
much health?
him. He has not been damaged yet.
Right. And does grabbing affect health? Like, does
No.
health affect?
No. So
Alright.
the lower health he is, it wouldn't change how good you could grab him.
Yeah.
It's not like
Okay.
you can put your fingers in his wounds to grab him.
Right.
Ugh.
Or it's
Ugh.
more you'd think that it'd be like more exhausted, but not really.
I'm gonna engage in combat again
Yep.
and hit him with this thing.
Ah, yes, this thing.
It's not coming up. Oh, there.
22 hit. You just gotta click it once and let it load. 22 hits.
Sorry.
So do your damage. You should.
Five.
Yep, 5 points of damage. So yeah, you're like he like slashes forward at you. Your armor just like it just bounces off, and then you retaliate with the like massive thump from your warhammer, and it like knocks the wind out of him, and he's there gasping for air. He's actually going to see, like, he's going to take a glance at the people sort of approaching him, and he is just going to.
What?
He's going to. He's just going to run. He's going to try to sprint away as fast as possible, so you get an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna. Can I grab him, or is it an?
It's an attack.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him again, and if
Yep.
I do a non-lethal, and it does enough damage to kill him, right?
Yeah, so like if you deal his hit point threshold, I'll tell you. Like, do you want to knock this guy out or do you want to kill him? Like, I'm not going to spring it on you that you accidentally kill him. Like, you get to
Okay.
decide.
All right, I'm gonna hit him.
Kill the bastard.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna heal him. Nah. Can I take off my shield, or is that just a free movement?
So a free action would be like dropping your shield and two
Okay.
hitting your sword, but your AC will come down.
Yeah.
It's more about the damage though, because I'm pretty sure
Huh.
two-handed.
It's
Warhammer's
1d10.
Yeah. Warhammer is D10. Yeah.
Is that what you're doing, Sydney?
Sure. Why not? I'm gonna drop my shield. How do I lower my?
Oh, don't worry about it. Like, you're not like necessarily in combat. He's trying to
Okay.
run away.
I'm gonna hit him with this thing.
With it.
Damn it!
No, 18 hits.
18 hits, bro.
Yeah.
It's not good enough.
Okay,
He
and then
wanted that crit.
click your damage.
11.
Ouch.
Yeah. So how do you knock him out?
Oh, is this enough?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna knock him out.
Yeah. How do you do it?
How do you do it? Oh, I'm just gonna knock him out.
I'm gonna I don't know, like hit him over the back of the head with my bloody warhammer. He's got a massive scar in the back of his head now because his
How many of them are alive? Like knocked
Well,
out. Sorry.
one of them got away. 6 of them are dead. Oh wait, no, 5 of them are dead. One of them got away. One of them's hogtied. Over here. He's hogtied and just sitting as in
And
like.
then this guy is knocked out. Then technically.
Yeah, this guy's knocked out too. So you've got 2
Got two.
knocked out, 6 dead. Oh no, 5 dead,
Nice.
1 away. 1 ran away.
and what about this dude?
Yeah,
He's
this
knocked out.
dude
You
is
just
knocked
knocked him out,
You-
Sid.
Yeah, you knocked him
Oh.
out.
And
So
he's
like,
not
yeah,
dead?
you thump him. No, he's not dead. So you
Oh.
thump
You
him
just
on the
give him a
side.
good whack on the head, and he does
Yeah,
the
and
classic
he out.
anime.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job,
You know,
guys.
the big like swelling bulb on his head.
Yeah. So
And then
that's
he
your-
just gets
that's your
back up and goes, "Oh, why would you hit me like that?"
That's
Alright.
your first combat survive.
Immediately after combat, I'm gonna use who's the most damaged out of the party. Like who's damaged?
I'm on 5 remaining health.
I'm on
Wagons.
6.
I demand that
Alright.
Sydney heals me as my shield.
What does Baxter?
7 out of 12.
You guys are pretty healthy, dudes.
I like
Not
how
gonna lie.
like Wagon and Bevan and Nog are like messed up, and Baldrick's like, "No, I
I'm
demand."
playing to the character.
This is how your
Yeah.
character sounds in my head. He's like, "No, you must heal me. I demand."
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of picturing him as Hugh Laurie from Blackadder.
Yes. Oh,
He kind of
perfect.
reminds me as well a little bit of like Prince Charming and Shrek as well.
Yeah, no, that's how I imagine
A
him.
little bit like
Chad
that.
Chaddington. Okay.
Alright.
All right. Cool. Well, so what
Before
do you?
we before we
Yeah.
go too much further, can I collect as many teeth as I can from the ground and the surrounding areas?
Oh.
No.
Yes. You. Are you extracting them from faces?
No, I don't wish to mutilate anyone.
Okay. Well,
That's
Wagon-
not in his religion.
Hold on. Let me do a thing. How many people received head trauma? A lot of people received head trauma, didn't?
A
Yeah,
shit
I
ton.
fucking
Most-
bludgeoned.
Most of the trauma,
I got
most
some
of the
pretty
trauma was
significant-
head.
You received 12 intact teeth.
Holy shit, that's actually pretty impressive.
Are you gonna
So
make a
what I'm gonna
necklace?
do? No, I'm going to do something much better. I'm going to replace 12 kernels of corn in one ear of corn with human teeth.
Oh, dude.
That's beautiful. Okay, so you,
You
set
hold it
about
up as a
doing that.
trophy too, like, oh.
So you said
His
about
goal
doing
is
that.
to
What are
eventually
the-
take the whole corn of cob, like all the corns off, and just have teeth on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wouldn't he
that's
have
cool.
enough from this many people? 6 people.
No,
I
he
think
only
there's
But
more-
he's not
yeah,
mutilating.
I mean, more so like the 12 teeth that you've got are intact,
Yeah.
right? So there are more, but they're splintered and or in
No,
people's
I only
heads
want
at the moment.
intact teeth.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, you're gonna need a lot.
Can I ask Sydney to carry our knocked out friend over to our other knocked out friend that's hogtied? So over
While
here.
everybody's doing all of this shit,
Wait.
I'm trying to put out the fire on the wagon.
Okay, Nog, what are you
Can
doing?
I?
I'm still grabbing shit off and just smacking it.
Okay, so like the. Oh, sorry, Sydney, you go.
I was gonna say, can I pick up my shield and who's damaged again? Like how much damage in ranking order?
Again, I demand that it's me, Doran.
Dakin is
That's
probably the lowest.
I
Hold
Hold on,
understand
just
stuff.
just discuss what you're gonna do. I'm just gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
We could just
Okay.
take a break because I kind of need to go to the toilet too.
Yeah, I do
I
too.
mean, we need to go to bed soon.
So we may as well finish up in a second. There's
Alright,
one
we'll
more
go around
thing.
to laugh at the toilet. Yeah,
There's one more thing I want to do before we go.
I want to show the guy you've hog-tied the corn teeth.
There's something a lot, maybe good, maybe bad, coming to him.
Excellent.
More teeth.
Sydney,
for the teeth
Sydney,
lord.
I asked you to if you could carry over our knocked out friend to our other knocked out friend.
No.
Moving
listening
myself.
to him.
Right, where am I? Am I going down?
I actually really like this spell thing now. I hope
This?
I did them all correctly though. Does anyone else have spells?
I have
Sydney
a
would-
couple, but they're not really combat
Sydney
spells.
will at some
You
point.
can put non-combat spells in there as well, and you just like
Yeah.
tap it to kind of show the DM what you're doing and what it does. I
Yeah,
put-
so I have these two.
I see.
So what am I doing?
We're just waiting for Josh to get back.
Okay.
Do you have rope in your pack, Sydney?
Everyone starts with rope.
Everyone does?
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so-
in the
sorry.
traveler's pack. You can't not start with rope.
Mhm.
You start with like 60 feet of rope too. You start with a ridiculous amount. So Baxter, you have enough to tie up like 10 people.
Mine's only 10 feet,
Okay, so it's 10 feet, which is
Yeah.
still pretty long. 10 feet of rope is a long.
so I can hog tie this other guy. Okay, good.
All right,
Wait,
so
is
what do
Josh
we do?
back? Alright,
Yeah, I'm
I'm
back.
gonna hog tie up our other guy next to our But so we've got both of our guys hog tied up next to us.
Okay.
And then,
Cool.
Does anyone else have anything they want to do first, or can we go into our thing?
I am going to just ready myself to assist you in any interrogation or persuasion that you do with the prop of the corn teeth.
All right.
I'm gonna go help with the wagon.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, do I need to roll something to put out this fire?
Well, so the fire's like engulfing this like wagon right now, right?
Hmm.
So, what's the plan? Like, how you guys?
I'm just grabbing, like, I imagine they have it in rucksacks or some sort of form, that I'm just grabbing each one of them out and just smacking them on the ground and then, like, putting them out and throwing them as far away from the wagon. So more
Yeah.
like
So, like,
throwing
it's
them over here.
it's been on fire for a few minutes, right?
Yeah,
So it's not like that they're like starting to like catch and whatnot. Like a lot of these things are like up in flames.
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
I'm just grabbing whatever I can.
Okay.
Like, stuff on the
I'm like running down to the water and like bringing back water because I actually have, for some strange reason, like a bucket thing.
Bucket thing. What do you have?
Wait a second. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I misread something. I thought I had a bucket.
You've
No, I
got a focus, quarterstaff, scholar's
No,
pack.
I don't.
Elbow-
I don't. I thought I must have misread. Sorry.
You have a
Oh,
little bag of
bucket.
sand.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh wait, actually, I do know what the little bag is. Never mind.
Yeah. So if you guys would like to roll for me,
What do you want me to roll?
just like a putting out a fire check.
I'm
not
gonna
sure
just
how
roll
to-
a d20 for you.
Yeah, just chuck me a d20 with advantage because you're helping. You guys are helping. So roll it again.
Yeah, I'll take the
Okay.
13.
I'll take
Thanks.
13, so-
Oh, oops.
No, you're all good. So
I'll take that fucking-
Oh,
With-
do you
with
want
help-
No.
Just Ethan?
no,
The-
just Ethan.
Also,
Like the
the
advantage.
2d20 works because you would just say it's a 19 and a 10.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
So,
So,
who's rolling? Do I have to roll?
oh
'Cause
no,
I'm
no,
helping
no.
too?
So Ethan just rolled with advantage because you guys are helping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you, a lot of
Yeah.
the stuff like has kind of like started to just be unsalvageable, right? But you managed to get like I think 2 rucksacks and maybe like the chest of gold like that kind of like spilt onto the ground, but a lot of the gold's kind of like sort of started to melt and whatnot from like the
Wait.
explosion from the fire.
How
But
can
you
gold?
guys,
Okay, it's
gold
okay.
melts. Gold melts, bruh.
Gold
Yeah, but
also has
it
a
would
very
have to be-
low melting point compared to other
melting
metals.
point of
It's 1,000 degrees Celsius.
yep. And what? Hold on. Let me
Well,
Firebolt.
1,064.
I doubt a
Firebolt.
motherfucking firebolt, but anyway, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
hold on. Firebolt. Hold on. How
The temperature
hot
of
is
a wood
firebolt?
fire.
Is enough.
No, it's
No?
Fahrenheit. 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Well,
That's
1,100
higher.
degrees Fahrenheit.
Because I wouldn't.
This is magic gold and magic fire.
No. You're right. You're right. So no. Like you managed to salvage like the majority of the chest. Then
Okay.
I think like
How much gold is in this chest? Because I'm doing this. Actually, do you want me to roll? Because I'm trying to salvage the gold without anyone else noticing. Because technically, still, no one knew about the gold.
no. You don't
I
have
am
to,
next to you.
I don't give a fuck who's next to
Like,
me.
are you
can
trying
still
to-
do a stealth check.
Yeah. Are you
I
trying
am
to?
taking this gold.
Are you trying to stealth check it?
I would like to, yes.
Okay, then yeah, roll stealth. See if you can conceal this chest. Like it's a smaller chest. It's more of a lockbox than a chest.
I'll live with a 10.
I don't think it's your choice to live with
I
the
know.
10.
Do you want to do an opposing insight check?
Well, no. What's your passive perception, everyone?
Mine's 13.
Me and Sydney are nowhere near there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
yours is-
neither
you're
are I.
passive.
You're underneath Ethan. Ethan's on top of you.
You're here. There's Dakin. There's me. Your passive with a perception is underneath all your skills. It will be passive wisdom, which it then says perception, Kaya, if you see it.
Yeah. No, I found it. I know what I am. I'm 10.
Anyway, I take the whole chest though.
All right. So
Whether or not people see it or not is like I won't know that.
So you the 10 means that Kaya, Wagon, you don't notice it. However, Nog, you do. And you notice that Oogle's kind of like using his robes to sort of cover up this chest as he's counting out, and in it you find
Wait, how much gold did I start off with? Anyway, sorry.
So you find 40 gold pieces in this chest. A neat little sum. And you also find a like there's sort of a pendant, and it looks like a you know how it looks like sort of this shard of like crystal that has been made into like a necklace.
Am I sensing any like magic or anything from this, or is it just a?
You'd have to cast detect magic to see that.
I hate you.
You can cast it as a ritual. Remember, like ritual
Yeah.
casting is a thing, but
Yeah,
it would
I know.
take 10 minutes for you to do that.
And
Also, Nog, you've noticed him like sorting through all of this.
I will.
What'd you say, Dakin?
I'll just ignore him.
I'm gonna put the gold away and take all the stuff like the pendant, and so it's just one pendant.
Yep, just a crystal pendant. That damn.
Crystal pendant. I think I spelled that right. Pendant.
Pendant.
Pendent. Cool.
A-N-T, but sure.
Oh, A-N-T.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was about to say.
Okay, can me
Alright,
and Sydney
sorry.
do our thing yet?
Yeah, everyone else.
Yeah, what are you and Sydney doing?
Can we wake up our two knocked out boys over here?
Yeah, so you, as they're sorting through that gold, do you want to get them out of the water into more of like a...
Yeah, like, aren't we on the bridge? Like the makeshift kind of bridge thing here?
So this is, like, it's not really...
It's like
bridge,
rocks.
It's just like, it's just a...
Yeah,
like
I
a-
want them laid on the rocks.
Okay, yeah. So,
we want to wake them up here.
Yeah, you wake them up.
Now, I'm going to tell them that I'm giving them a second chance at life. But only if they swear fealty to the Aberray family.
And as he just starts to finish up, I'll just whisper, "Corn teeth."
Um,
And that's
So
my
you're just like
roll
behind them
a-
with your corn. You're
roll
like,
an
"Corn
intimidation.
teeth."
Roll
Check.
intimidation.
Would you want that with advantage since we've just fucking beaten the shit
Yeah.
out of them and killed all their friends?
Yeah, roll intimidation. Advantage, 20. None of that. They go, anything you want, just please don't hurt us.
Alright. So I'm going to tell them that they have to swear loyalty to the Aberray family, of course, before they get untied.
They go, of course. Anything.
Okay. Let's untie them then.
That's it?
Yep, Thorin's gonna beat the shit out of them if they do anything.
Alright, so
Can we get some names for my boys now?
I don't know, do you ask their name?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, what happened to Tim and Tom?
They're still up
they're
the hill.
hiding. They're
They're
hiding.
fucking little bitches. I swear, my character's half about to kill them.
So we have,
Oh, you think they're bitches? Who's the one that suffered no damage?
Yeah, because I'm just smart, dumb.
so we've got Smoky Trey,
Wait, smoking tray?
What
Yeah,
the
Smoky
fuck?
and we've got
Are you rolling dice for names now?
we've got Waylon the Danger. And
You
they
just
kind
went
of
to
like
a random name generator, didn't you?
Shut up.
they kind of like they don't they're like they try be proud in the face of their dead comrades, but it like they kind of just like stutter out the name. more than
Sorry,
anything.
what were their names again?
So Waylon the Danger and
What about
smoky
food?
tray. Pardon?
What about food?
Foo.
What?
What?
Yeah, as in, like, how are we gonna feed these?
Oh,
fucking-
You get
well, that's a
rations.
conversation for you guys to have.
You also get rations, plus whatever we salvage from the cart. Okay, so
And whatever we salvage from the dead dudes.
yeah, Josh, what's our like salvation of this cart / dead dudes looking like?
So you have received
Meow meow, motherfucker.
so you've taken
You're like a little cheetah.
the
You're so cute.
I mean, we don't need to worry too much about food. I do still have 33 and a half ears of corn.
It's corn for dinner.
I'm
again
sorry.
tonight,
Can
boys.
you really count half an ear of corn? Because isn't that half an ear of corn filled with teeth now?
Yes.
I don't
that
think
is
that's
correct.
really edible anymore.
You can
I'll
eat the
eat
bottom
it.
half.
Hang on, sorry. Can I go around and heal? I'll heal 2 points of damage off of Baxter.
Mhm.
No, 3 with my healing hands, and I'll go up to. Wasn't it Dakin who had the 5? Or
Oh, I
that
was just
you
gonna
cut?
say we should do a short rest because everyone was saying we were gonna end anyway.
Yeah.
Or
Okay, so you find like a little supply of food. Right, so you find like maybe I'd say about 20 days worth of like rations of food that these guys had been carting around. You find like some scraps of like leather armor and stuff that have been like patchworked together. You find like a few sets of like just sort of villagers like clothes and shoes. Like you find a there's like a silver ring in there, and there's also the treasure chest or the little lockbox chest that Oogle had found.
Yeah, that's gone.
so
That's
I'm
gone.
gonna
No,
do a
that's
stealth
gone.
check to try and get the ring.
So sleight of hand.
Yeah. Oh, you want a sleight of hand?
Yeah, because it's not like you being sneaky;
Nat
it's
20.
you trying to
Well,
pocket it.
Just a 20, so nat 16. I don't think anyone
Yeah,
has.
no,
passive
no one's
perception like that.
passive perception. So yeah, you just boop, pocket it away, unless anyone's like watching to see that to happen.
No, I wasn't
just
paying
put
attention.
silver
I was
on
too
there.
busy
Yeah, so you
impressed
just
with what I just got.
do you pocket it or do you put it on?
Pocket it.
Okay, yep. So yeah, just mark right
Yeah,
on your
yeah,
character
I
sheet
would
is the
put it
ring. Yep. Whoever's taking like note of the treasure, mark down the 20 days worth of rations. There's probably enough scraps here to have like 2 sets of leather armor, and then there's some like civilian clothes or villagers' clothes.
Who's keeping track of that? Who's basically being the quartermaster?
Well,
I can't carry anymore.
I'll
Oh
take.
no, it's just someone just to note it down that you guys have it collectively, and then we'll
Ah.
figure out who's carrying it.
I can just do 20 rations, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did the rations.
Okay.
I'm not interested in armor, but
Yep,
Yeah,
so
me
there's 2
neither.
sets of leather armor. Anyone would like to take that?
that shit.
Wait, can I ask what my boys are equipped with?
So they have leather armor. They have these kind of rundown sort of scimitars, and they have light cross.
All right, no, they don't need anything
they're
then.
not armed, obviously. Like you've some.
How much can you buy leather armor for?
Let me have a look.
It's like 10 silver, isn't it? Or something real cheap.
Wait, is there silver and stuff in this game, or is it just gold?
No,
No, it's silver.
there's copper, silver, gold.
Oh fuck! I did hit the jackpot. Jesus Christ! Okay, I
but
thought it was just gold.
You get gold real easy. It's
So
still silver's for like buying really low tier items.
One set of leather armor you think could probably go for around 10 gold pieces, depending on the buyer.
Okay, I might take that armor.
Okay, mark it down.
I
sets.
will note that down. 2
And
sets.
then you've got then there's some like civilian clothes there.
I'll just take the 2 sets of leather armor.
Yep, gotcha.
Set of leather.
And the bandits themselves are wearing another 2 sets, but they I don't know if you've let them keep their weapons.
They
That's
can
not
keep
the
the
bad
crossbows,
stuff.
not the
I don't really give a fuck
scimitars.
Okay. So what Baldric, what are you doing?
I'm getting my men to set up camp
Where?
here.
Okay, on the road. Okay.
Yep.
So just kind of everyone put yourselves where you want to be. You guys are doing.
I'm just kind of creeping around
I
now.
want my men here.
What's down this way, Josh?
Actually, no, yeah, I want to be up where Sydney is.
Okay.
Up at the moment.
So
Okay,
it's. Sorry. What's up that way?
My men
No,
over
it's all good,
here
it's all good.
with us.
I mean, who's keeping an eye on them?
Sydney will.
What about the 2
Fine.
fucking
Sydney-
villages?
Sydney's
Can
the
we deal
commander.
with these villages? I'm really annoyed that these
Thorin.
villages are still fucking hiding.
What are you doing?
Me.
Yeah.
Um.
Because you guys were over here with the prisoners and stuff. What are you doing?
So Baxter's setting up camp, correct?
Or I'm telling them to set up camp for us.
Alright. I'm gonna help them out set up camp.
Okay.
While also keeping like a close eye on them. Sort of. You know?
Okay. So who's going? What's happening? The other.
I am gonna go to walk all the way back, and I'm gonna go to those villages
And get
just
Tim and Tom?
look at them.
Yeah.
And
Tom.
and I look at them, and I
Yep.
point over the hill,
Yep.
and gesture them to follow.
Yep.
And do they fucking follow?
Yeah. They like just kind of nod. Yes sir, and like follow you along. So
Can Tim and Tom get tokens now?
they don't really need tokens. Like
I
this
want to
is-
see
we
them.
We don't. No, we don't need the battle map anymore because we're kind of
Done combat.
done with
and-
it. Yeah. So yeah, like you're kind of on like this little makeshift road. But yeah, if you guys are setting up like a little like, are you taking? Well, what's the plan? Like, what are you guys planning on doing?
A short rest, no?
Okay, so
we're doing short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will use hit die.
yeah. So you can roll a hit die. So 2.
Sydney healed me for 3 earlier, did he not?
Yeah.
I'll heal you for 5, actually.
Okay.
Make sure you're keeping count of your pool.
That's all my pool.
Okay.
How much do you
Do they
recover
come
on
back
a
from
rest?
short? It depends. Some
Yeah.
I know magicians don't get them back until long
9.
rest.
Nice, Kyle. You get
Does
9
that mean
hit-
I'm good?
You get
well,
9
you get
back.
9 hit points back. So
Cool.
just
Yeah,
add
I'm
9.
healed up as well.
Cool. So wagon, you'll be yeah. So you're full again.
Back to 12.
Sweet. So all right.
That's a good end point.
Yeah, so you've kind of like made a little like or with the like the 2 bandits, you've like forced them to like make a little like lean-to section for you guys to like down chill out for a bit. Cool. Well yeah, no, that's a good place to end it.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Good job, guys, you
What
survived.
was that?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
It was
who's-
Humphrey.
We'll
Who's-
work out XP before the next session, I assume.
Yeah. We'll do
Cool.
that.
Humphrey's become his own person.
Well, actually, no, I could give it to you now.
I think that it's better off just finishing off and then let everyone
Okay.
do the math and shit when we're in, like,
Do we share
more
XP?
refresh.
No, so you all get the same amount of XP.
Yeah, sure. So
Alright.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah, me too.
all right, that was.
Thank
fun,
you everyone for
boys
tuning
and
in.
girls.
That was a good session.
Mhm.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.